Like, first of all, I'm not an LOL cow. You're never gonna catch me saying I'm an LOL cow, because I'm fucking not. No matter how many people try to push me into that box, I'm never going to give them what they want.
Rosie's in the kitchen, you know she's always pitching fits and moans and alibis. Big Rosie always lies.
And that is how you eat fast food on camera without glamorizing it into a mukbang, without showing all the food and doing all the theatrics. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of seeing that shit on my TikTok and stuff. And like the people taking the like, oh exaggerated big eyed bites. I'm like, so great.
Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. 600 pounds of trouble, watch the kitchen floorboards buckle. She says she's gonna change, but that's just rearrange. She's got that chair, XXL, beware. Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. Rosie's lying. She's got that chair, XXL,
This one's not really jammy. I don't know if it's a
Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating, all the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cook the yolk a bit more because I don't want to do a drippy yolk on camera. I don't want to do shredded cheese. I want to do American cheese. I don't want to do shredded cheddar. That sounds gross. I won't be happy. I'm still not sure what I'm doing about my job. I'm still on disability.
Someone in chat blames Rosie for how this whole thing got spun out of proportion. And I would like to say to that, I agree. Fuck you, Rosie. You are a clout chasing bitch and I don't fucking like you.
I don't want to be on a show going, they don't tell you the price you pay. Rosie, 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 Rose.
Hey, bitch, you inserted yourself into a situation that had zero to do with you. You did the same thing, bitch. I don't want to hear it. Pot, meat, kettle, bitch.
I don't have cheese. We're not doing cheese.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in or welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for being here. I'm not going to do the hellos right now because Millie is like, she doesn't want dinner, but it's dinner time. So I want to put her dinner down. I appreciate you guys all being here. This is going to be a kitchen stream for me. This is just a bit of lore. So this was like one of the first times that Rosie went out walking with her walker. And it was also when she farted and the origins of Team Fart. It was also where I think it was the first time she ever talked shit about me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't about me, but I feel like we're going to find out because I really don't remember much about this stream. So I'm going to press play and then I'm going to put Millie's food down. I'm going to keep an eye on her and then I'll be back to say hi to you all and we'll go from there. Does that sound okay? It's kind of an insomnia stream. It's kind of like I'm going to be cooking my dinner. I'm going to make a stir fry, by the way. So I just have to chop up some veggies and chuck it in a pan, but I'm also going to be feeding the pets, doing that kind of thing. So I'm kind of going to be lurking alongside anyone who's lurking. I'll be popping in every now and then, but let's have a little look-see at this. Sorry, you guys could probably hear the birds for sure. I'm also going to be putting them to bed in a minute. So let's get started, and I'll be back in a moment.
Hey, Farah. Welcome, welcome. And Olive, I'm just doing the same thing I did for the pool. So I just thought I'd do that. Hello.
Also, just for you guys, for your knowledge, and for anybody who comes in if they don't know, this is November 2025. It was like right around, I think it was just before she got demonetized. And hang on, I think I've got the date. Wait, 18th of November. So it was a few days before her birthday. So the wish list was wish listing.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I never crossed that off that to-do list. Yeah. I also did that. And that. Cool. Hello, everyone. I promise I'm not going to keep doing late night streams forever, but I wasn't even going to go live today. Hi, Mayo. I wasn't even going to go live today. I was going to just like take a day off because I really don't feel like cooking much. Like I'm really just not in the fucking mood. I want to be more, I want to make sure I'm like hyped and excited for next week's adventures. So I was like, I don't really fucking feel like it. And then, yeah, I know a lot of you do actually really like late night streams. So I was like, let's just do it. Like if my sleep schedule's fucked up, let's, you know, I guess like capitalize on that. So, when I first woke up, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go live, whatever. Somebody emailed me and I told them such. And then I immediately got in the shower. It was like, I woke up, responded to an email, immediately hopped in the shower. And while I was in the shower, I was thinking about it. And I was like, just like what I do every day is like a body check. Like, how am I feeling? Like, I'm just like kind of checking in, like, where's my pain at? How's my inflammation? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'm feeling kind of good. And then I need to take advantage of that. And so I was like, I could just go for a walk, or I could go live and try like trial and error, like see how it goes. You know, see what I need to learn for whenever I get the tripod for like to experiment with the rollator to see if I can do that or not. Because I won't be able to have the camera on while walking just to like, because I'm literally like in my neighborhood, but I'll be able to see the chat and like actually talk to you guys instead of just like putting you in the basket, you know. But I want to, if I put you in the basket, I want to just like see if you guys can hear me. Like I just want to kind of like see how it goes and like test for any possible like issues I might need to take into consideration for doing these like on days where I don't feel like cooking. We are jazzed. Hey Yamino. Hey Chantel, hey Lisa, thank you. Yeah, very jazzed.
Oh, yummy. Now I see why you have the post-friendly troll regrets. It's okay, we still love you. Do you guys know there was one time where it was like a 4-hour stretch that it was only Yummy in the chat? And I was like, I can't believe she's so mean to Yummy. Like Yummy one time was the only person who was there while she was cleaning her living room. Nobody else was hanging out. We love you, Yummy. All right, let me put these birds to bed and then I will say hi to you guys.
Yes, hello Lux. Hey Brooke. Yeah, so yeah. I haven't eaten yet, and like I said, I don't fucking feel like cooking. So this is something I eat sometimes when I don't fucking feel like cooking and I just want to like grab food and eat food. I consider this like a breakfast. This is one of my, these are some snacks that I got this in a haul like a while ago. I saved them for days like today. So it's a protein pastry, a protein bar, and this like little rice cake thing. And I just eat this as like my breakfast. When I'm just like, I can't be asked to cook. I can't be asked to like really even eat. But I want to take ibuprofen. And as I was getting ready to live stream, literally like 5 minutes ago, I looked on the couch and I saw a package that I didn't know about. I did make the pasta. I'll probably eat that for my second meal for the day, like I said, but I didn't want to eat that right off the gate because I'm about to go on a walk, so I don't want to eat like a heavy meal. So I just don't normally eat this type of stuff when I'm streaming. Today's just an exception. But I need to eat something so the ibuprofen doesn't upset my stomach. I love those Built bars. They're so good.
Wow. Did she just say that this isn't something that she would normally be eating while she's streaming? A protein bar? Girl, you eat that like every day now when you're streaming.
They are so tasty. You have to take a look at it. The weather's good. I'm gonna be fine, guys. Don't freak out. I live in a really safe area. Yeah, I'm a night owl. I would rather do it at night than when people are out and about. I'm not ready for daytime walks yet. I'll get there. But doing it at this time of day feels safer, believe it or not. And I will be letting my brother know that I'm going on the walk before I leave, so. And I'll be back before he's asleep, so.
Our girl was carbing and proteining up before she went for her marathon, which ended up being about, I think, like 6 feet or something like that. Guys, I'm just finishing feeding the pets and putting the birds to bed, and then I will come into chat and I will say hi to you guys, but just give me a moment. I actually like overshot the time or undershot the time that it would take me to feed them all and all that shit. I'm also still keeping an eye on Millie because this is the first night that I have not given her anti-nausea medication, and so I'm just kind of watching her as well. So bear with me and enjoy this retro deleted stream.
If I didn't live in the same area, I wouldn't do this. So I live like in a retirement city. It's fine. And if I see people and I feel weirded out, I will just get my happy ass back in the house. I appreciate the concern, truly. I do. I get it. Because I think some of you guys may live like in more metropolitan areas or places where it's definitely not safe to do something like this. I totally get that. No, but when I did this last time, I didn't see a single car. I didn't see a single person. And I also have a sidewalk to walk on. So I'm fine. Like I won't even be on the road. So. These are controversial.
And I know, I don't condone it. But this was already a year after she was aware that Cam knew her address because he had sent her the Twisted Tea a year earlier than this. Just a heads up. So she was feeling quite safe going walking at that point in time, even though the trolls knew her address.
Some people really hate these. I like it. I like these. I don't mind them. They do have a strong protein flavor though. I will not tell a lie. I'm gonna take ibuprofen now. It's gonna be about 20 minutes. And oh, okay. So I even recorded a little bit of a video because I was like, maybe I'll post it as a short, but then I watched it back and I was like, yikes. So I do have on video the moment that I figured out what was wrong, but I think some of you, I don't think you noticed that it is kind of on camera. I finished the hamper before I even went to bed. I took like a few hours break. I stepped away because I got so frustrated. I was so mad. I was so pissed. So I was thinking in my room because I was fucking determined to build this fucking laundry hamper. I was like, I built the fucking rollator. I can build this fucking hamper. I just was like, how can I do it? So I was like, maybe I should just like message my dad, asking if we have any WD-40. Maybe that'll help with the metal resisting itself. And then I was like, would Pam, like, let me tell this whole story before y'all freak out. I was like, would Pam like help because I know I have that and that would help. That helps, right? So I Googled it. It's generally not a good idea because it can get gunked up and dirty and like cause problems. So it was just like a fleeting thought I had. But I was at a moment of like pure frustration, rage, and spite where I was like, I might just do it anyway. So I come into the kitchen and I'm looking around again. And then that's when I found this blue electric tape. And I was like, it's probably not going to work. But before I try something that might be stupid, let me just try taping it down slightly and then using my thumb and doing that. That didn't work. But when I lifted up the piece of tape, I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute. So I folded the piece of tape in half. And do I still have it? Or did I throw it? Oh, no, it's right here. I folded the piece of tape in half and I used this little piece of tape. Yeah, it's painter's tape as the barrier on my thumb. So at that point I was able to, because the problem I was running into is if I used force by like smacking the rods down on this counter, with my thumb while holding it, I probably could have done it, but I could feel based on how the mechanism works that, and the fact that I had slightly pinched my thumb once or twice while I was streaming, I was like, I could really hurt myself. I'm trying to avoid that. So before I started filming myself, the third one I had undone and gotten stuck while trying to do the fourth one. I did that and with this piece of tape, and it was successful. So I was like, and then when I did that, the little fourth piece that was stuck actually came undone, which did me a favor, because I think the other issue was the metal rod that was like in the shape of a wide U. I think one of the edges was like slightly askew or something, maybe in transit, I don't know. And it was maybe by like, I'm talking like by centimeters. So it was causing the metal to catch on itself and not like lock in like it was supposed to. And so I bent it down a little bit, and then I did the tape thing, and I like very haphazardly threw up my phone. The footage is lost to the ether, honestly. And I was able to get it in, and then the rest of it was super easy to put together. And I was quite happy with myself. I just wanted to update it because, like, Julie, thank you so fucking much for this. I'm so, like, it is just, you see it, how easily wheelable it is?
Julie was the same one who got her the walker, just by the way, and it was mountain bike that got her the tripod, which we are going to see featured in this video. Welcome in, everyone. I appreciate you guys being here. I have just turned off the lights. I'm about to put the birds under their covers, and then I will chat to you guys.
And it even has little handles. I'm just obsessed with this. It's such good quality. I told it to my mom, and she loves it. It has these like little carabiners to keep the lip over the side and like keep it locked in place. So since it's made of really sturdy, almost like jersey material, I would say, or maybe not jersey. I'm not sure the exact fabric, but I'll just be making sure to not put any like wet clothes or anything like that in it because I want to preserve this. I'm gonna need to look at the listing, but I think that this is washable too, like the actual thing here. But it would be a pain in the ass to wash it, to be frank. But not impossible. So I have the hamper in the works, and I am sorry that I ended my last stream the way that I did. I was so pissed off because I felt like I was either missing something or just like really stupid, and it just really kind of like smacked me in the face how frustrating my hand shit is. And so anyway, I'm so happy and thrilled about this. But that's my very long story time on that front. It's a great sized hamper. Yeah, I love this hamper. I'm so excited about it. Like, oh my god. Hey, Brittany. So yeah, so all I needed was the piece of tape to protect my thumb and the brute force method. And it worked great. Worked like a charm. So. You can just hose it off. Are you going to decorate it? I wasn't planning on it. I like the way it looks. It's very like high quality neutrals. Here. Let me like show you. It's pretty big. And honestly, really lightweight. I mean, of course, with the clothes are in it, it'll be a very different story. But as a basket itself, it's very lightweight. But hello, Serena. Brittany, I hope I said hello to you when you came in. If I didn't, hello. Yeah, I'm out. And I was just like getting to a point of being so angry. I was scared I was going to say something I was going to regret. This is a protein Pop-Tart. They're called Legendary Pastries. No, Amanda, I just told an in-depth story time about how I got the hamper built after my last live stream.
I'm actually shocked there's not any of these legendary pastries on her wish list. Whoa, it's lagging like crazy. Why is it doing that? Oh, I'm trying to upload something. Let me see if I can fix that for you guys.
And I'm going on a walk soon. You did girl such a cute laundry hamper. Need one. I highly recommend this laundry hamper. Down it. I haven't used it for dirty clothes yet, but I already love it. I wanted, before I start putting clothes in it, I wanted to like show you guys. So whenever this stream, I just actually like did all my laundry essentially, like on that like 8-hour stream. For members only. Yeah, Bella, I had to put I low-key, I almost crashed out on yesterday's live near the end there. I just got so frustrated. And I realized I was on the verge of like actually crashing out, and I was like, I'm not doing that on the internet, so let me just like hop off and stay calm. I didn't try to do all that. What a nice fresh start, new hamper, and caught up on laundry, right, Brittany? The next phase of projects is I want to grab all my clean clothes from my room, fold and organize all of them, maybe even pull everything out of the dresser, maybe throw out or donate a few things, because I tend to be the kind of person that I wear my clothes until they are unwearable, and then I would get rid of them. Because clothing in my size is not cheap. And there's also just something from childhood. I miss Fashion Bug, man. Fashion Bug was like the only place I could go to get clothes in person. We couldn't afford Torrid. I don't even know what year Torrid opened. I didn't experience Torrid till adulthood. Fashion Bug was like, you would have like clearances and stuff. It sucked though, because a lot of times I had to kind of dress a little matronly as a teenager. I remember one time I found these graphic tees. It was the first time I ever got to wear a graphic tee, and I didn't even really care that much about what it said, but I was a kid, and graphic tees were like the in thing, and like they still kind of are. Like people, like graphic tees are just like, and they're more. I think they're more accessible to plus sizes nowadays. But it was something about, oh man, it was like this gray shirt, it had money symbols on it. It was something about being cute and something about someone being rich. I don't think it's about like the person wearing it being rich, like maybe like a rich, I don't remember, but I didn't even really like what it said that much at all. I just liked that it was a graphic tee that I could fit in my size, and so I got it. And like I liked the colors. It was like a light pinks, whites, and like light gray. Memory unlocked, right? Yeah, florals as a teenager, because that's all they have. That's why you guys rarely see me in florals now. Yeah, Fashion Bug was great. It was actually a national chain, I think, Cham. Yeah, I love Fashion Bug. I love all the Fashion Bug love. I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure I cried when they announced their closure. I was so nervous. I walk out of Torrid $108 for an outfit. That's what I'm saying, dog. I'm not.
It's funny because she actually sent that picture of her in that shirt to the magazines to run her story with. So I don't know how she doesn't remember it. It was only a year ago, girl.
I'm going to try to finish this water and refill it before we go on the walk. If you've never tried Drizzlicious rice cakes, they're so good. These are the excuse me, the very berry bites. I think my favorite is was it birthday cakes? I'd have to double check. I'm pretty sure it was birthday cake. But these were like significantly cheaper when I was getting them off Amazon. For some reason. For like the same product, different flavor. Hey, the Amazon does that sometimes. But these are really good. Right. Where I live, they just closed JCPenney's. I heard Macy's is next. With the modern age of online shopping, department stores are dying. It's like it's a rice cake chip, kind of. So it does have a lot of carbs. I don't know. This is just a low-calorie snack. This is 15 grams. I mean, I'm not low carb, so. I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday's next week. Fun. I do not want to get a dog. I don't want to. If I get a pet, it's just going to be a cat. I'm not the type of person that owning a dog would be the best for the dog's like general being. I just like I don't think it would be fair to the dog. I get what you're saying. I get the point, but I know. I mean, I spent 6 months basically giving around the clock care to my cat experiencing dementia. So I know I'm a great animal owner. And that's the reason I haven't gotten a cat yet, is because I don't feel like my circumstances.
Sorry, I'm still not done. There's still noise around me, and that's probably just going to be the way it is today, to be quite honest. But if you are such a great pet owner, how did your cat like run off into the forest and die and nobody knew where it was? Because that is not great pet ownership to me. Like, there is not a fucking chance in hell that if my cat is old and sick, that I'm leaving a door open so that it can go and disappear into the forest and die alone. Ain't no fucking way. Just saying.
More specifically, financially, warrant me to be the best person to rescue a cat right now. Because like the most annoying part about cat ownership is cleaning the litter box, right? So nowadays you can get an automatic litter box, which will really help cut on that. But even still, I would, if it broke or if I did end up not getting one, like that's an easy thing to fit into your routine. I'm not really gonna put in a true concerted effort into a health journey until after the holidays. That's just where I've landed. But I'm just trying to focus on like, not like, you know, I can't say the word, but eating in an amount of excess that's alarmingly detrimental. You got to find bigger words to talk around certain words because of YouTube guidelines, and YouTube is, and I'm wanting to find other content stuff that I feel like I can do more consistently to mix in around the cooking too, because YouTube is getting real weird about some shit, so I just want to be safe. But I still want to cook, so we'll see. That's why my main focus on my content when it comes to food is cooking. Hey, Jen. Yeah, some cats are smarter than others. Is my hair naturally curly? Yes, this is just, I actually only partially blew dried it. It's one of the reasons I don't brush my hair a lot, like, and I'll finger comb it because it helps preserve some of the curl. I don't do like the curly girl method stuff. I just don't care enough to be quite blunt. But I've just noticed that like kind of doing the finger combing while my hair is wet, or like a lot of times the time I do brush my hair is like right before I shower, just to help with that. Vet bills are crazy. I saw where Amber had 25 videos removed. You know, I did see that. At first I thought it might have just been like people talking shit, but then I saw a screenshot that I was like, oh, I did see that. I think that was today. Was that today or yesterday? I don't know. I guess it's after midnight, so technically it would have been yesterday regardless, but yeah, exactly. Insurance for pets is insane too. Insurance for humans is also insane. Your hair is nice, thank you. Before we go on the walk, though, I do need to find my hair clip. And not gonna lie, I'd rather my cat than kids. What do you mean? Hello, Jessica. I do occasionally like doing these late night lives. They're really fun, but I just want to stay. I don't plan on like this being the forever sleep pattern. In fact, because my last attempt to fix my sleep schedule didn't work. So this time I'm planning to, or what I did was I basically like slept as long as I could. I woke up at some point and then I basically bullied myself into falling back asleep. Like I forced myself to, and which sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So I was able to do that, and I woke up like probably about a little over 2 hours ago. So my hope is, because I stayed up pretty like late into the day. Like I didn't fall asleep because like I finished building the hamper around like 7:30 in the morning, and then I was up until sometime afternoon. So my hope is that means I can just continue to like stay up until a decent time to actually go to sleep.
It's crazy how much like things have changed even since this point in time, which was November 18th, 2025. It has not even been a year since this was filmed. Yeah. Welcome in, everyone. It's good to see you guys. I'm in the kitchen. I am putting the animals to bed. It's a process. I got to catch some birds. And I'm also going to be cooking dinner while we watch this together. So I'll be in and out. But it's crazy that this was like November. We're going to see her. Well, see her walk is probably not the best way to describe it. We're going to see some Blair Witch type footage soon, but she first has to preload with some protein and open some Amazon packages because, guys, believe it or not, she did have a wish list at this point in time. She did. I hope you guys are enjoying this little bit of lore. It's just crazy how much her attitude has changed. And like, you guys will start to see the pattern, the cycle. Like, oh, well, Amber did this, Amber did that. But I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to have anything to do with that. You know, you're going to see it.
I have no idea what this is. I'm quite excited to see.
Yes,
like I said,
the lovely Julie bought her the rollator and she used it. This was the first time she used it, I believe. The first time. Hey, Vera. Hey, everyone. I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking dinner whilst we do this stream, but I haven't even started that yet because I'm still dealing with animals. So I'll be in and out of chat. I'm listening, obviously, but I'll be in and out. This is from November 2025. So this was less than a year ago. And the amount of change that we have seen since this time, she's like, I'm going to start my journey in the new year. I'm going to start my journey in the new year. Bitch, where? You're, I don't know, like 50 pounds bigger now, if anything. Anyway, guys, enjoyed this little bit of lore, a little bit of tea. Let me know if you have any questions. I am around. I'm just like kind of multitasking because it's a 6-hour fucking stream. So ain't no way I'm sitting here watching the whole thing like sitting still because it's only 6 p.m. here. So I'm going to cook dinner, walk my dog, do all those type of things whilst we watch this together. All right. This was 2025, November 2025.
I think this arrived today because this wasn't on the couch when I went to bed. My brother must have brought it in for me. There's this little paper here. I don't want to spoil it.
Less than a year ago.
Oh, there's a couple things in here. Fun. Oh, is this, wait. Oh, whoa, the timing of this is so good. I think this is what it is. Enjoy your gift. Thank you. I'm not going to, has your name. I think I know who this is from. Yes. Okay. This is from Mountain Bike. Oh my gosh. Yay. I have a new digital thermometer, candy thermometer for the kitchen. Yay. And that means I have the tripod. Oh my God. The timing of that is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. How cool. Thank you so much, Mountain Bike. Oh my God. Okay. The timing is impeccable. Oh, there's 2 notes. One says a name and one says Mountain Bike. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Mountain Bike. I don't think you're in chat right now. You might be asleep. Totally valid, by the way. Okay. So I'll show you what I mean and why I got this specific holder. There's 3 parts. Mountain Bike, you're awesome. I hope you see this when you rewatch your job and that your job is going well. It's so sweet of Mountain Bike. I agree. Oh, what a cool birthday gift. So this should work perfectly to clamp to the side of the rollator. And then I can use the gooseneck to position it in a way where I can see it. And I don't necessarily have to worry too much about like the angle because my camera's probably just gonna be off. I misheard. I thought you had got a Mountain Bike off Amazon. No. All right. Okay. Can we throw out the old one? Throw out the old one of what? I don't have another clip-on tripod like this. My other tripods I use all the time. I have 2 that I use all the time. I've got a couple tall ones that I don't use as often, but there are situations where those are warranted, so I keep them. Like, if I'm gonna do YouTube, bare fucking minimum is having tripods and lighting and a smartphone. You know what I mean? I might not need those. I think those might be for like cameras. Okay. I can't ride a bike. I tried to learn when I was younger. I literally can't ride a bike. I tried really hard too. I don't know if it's a balance issue or what, but okay, phone holder. This is a thumb screw. This is a buckle mount. Okay. Horizontal. Okay. It's gonna be in horizontal. Horizontal, vertical. Okay, so I can flip it when needed. Insert buckle mount. Wait. These are like partially in Japanese. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, buckle mount. Oh. Bitch, what? Okay, hold on. Girl, this is a fucking tripod. I swear to God, if I struggle with this too, I'm gonna lose this shit. Okay. That's in a different language. Oh, I'm flipped. Okay, that's what it is. Installation, insert buckle mount. Okay, these are extremely unclear instructions. All right. Let me look at the picture really closely. Okay, so this is definitely pointing up.
Yes, guys, sorry for anyone who's coming in now. This is a bit of a multitasking stream because this is a 6-hour stream. We're not going to get through all of it today, definitely not, but I figured this is like some important lore. We should start it. I'm keeping an eye on Millie. I'm trying to, for the first time in like a week, actually cook a decent meal for myself, which I haven't started yet. And I figured like we can watch this together. I know there's a lot of people, insomnia crew, who just want to like listen to something, look at a bit of chat while they're like chilling out. Totally understand that. And so I was like, let's just get through some of this whilst I multitask and do the other things I need to do. Because fuck, sitting down for 6 hours. I can't sit down for 6 hours. I want to make a stir fry. Yeah, I'm going to leave it up, just a loser. I'm going to leave it up. It's just like one of those ones where it's like a bit of a slog to get through it. We've got 6 hours of shit, so we may do a few hours today and then a few hours tomorrow. Whenever she gets to the parts that are super, super important, I'll say something, I'll talk about it. But for now, it's just her preparations and my birds are loud and they should be falling asleep soon. So, yeah, enjoy chatting with each other, enjoy listening to Roz prepare for her health journey for like the 75th time and definitely not the last time. But this was, from November 2025. And I am going to continue doing what I'm doing. And then I will, hopefully, once everybody's settled, I will say hi to you guys. Oh, the birds are squeaking. That is a broody bird on some eggs talking to them.
What the fuck am I missing?
The squeaking is fucking constant. She's like on her eggs, talking to them all the time. So proud, teaching them how to speak and beg for food. I actually get kind of triggered. I get kind of triggered by that sound because it sounds like a baby bird crying out for food. Because when she was a baby, that's how she would cry out for food to me. And now she's doing it to her eggs all the time. And I'm like, It's like a bit triggering for me, and it's also very overstimulating. So I'm going to mute it for you guys. But oh my gosh, she kills me sometimes. She's building a tripod mount thingy for the walker so she can film herself walking.
This, obviously. Now the question is, which way am I supposed to do it? That I should be able to figure out from looking at it. Okay. So, hold on. Right. So if I'm holding this like this, and this, it's
Yes. So this is the first time she ever was to use the walker that Julie sent her. This was use 1 out of 2 that we ever saw, by the way. And she blames like trolls and stalkers for the reason that she doesn't use the walker anymore. But just for anyone who's coming in now, this was a year after Cam sent Twisted Tea to Levi. So make it make sense? Yes, this is the fart stream. This is the first time she ever talked shit about me. This was the only time we've actually seen Rosie go out and use this walker aside from one other time. Yes, 2 times she used it. Yep.
placed.
And in this one, she farted. And if you guys look at anyone coming in, the origins of the team fart story was this stream.
This gets placed like this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Is this just requires strength? Okay. Okay, got it. All right. So then, okay, got it. So then if I'm holding it this way, this is facing this way? Really?
Yeah, so this was like very, very early in my channel. It's probably still there if you guys go back. Like if you go back to the start of my channel, you can probably see the live react that Cam and myself did to this, if it's still up there, where like I just like kept on going back. I was like, guys, it's a fart, it's a fart, it's a fart. And like people were like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, guys, and that's where the origins of Team Fart were from. And you guys are going to see it happen real time. I'm not going to give too many hints.
Okay.
I'll give you one hint in the emojis in the chat.
See, I think I fucked up. Oh, so that is it a push and pull? Is it a damn it. Rosie. Yeah, if I do it this way, then I can't use the gooseneck. So it was an either or. I just didn't see it. Okay. I might not be able to use it tonight because I did fuck up. I'm actually impressed with myself that I was able to do this 2 days in a row. Honestly. All right. Okay. I think if I lift this, then it, okay. All right. So now that we did that, that's what it looked like up there. So then this pushes through. Okay. All right. So then this would follow the same mechanisms then. Okay. All right. And then this would be clamping to one side or the other. So it would have to be clamp, rotate. Okay, cool. It's rotatable. All right. So then this, I want it facing this way. I think it probably could go either way.
Actually, correction. I think the night that she built the walker might have been the first time she used it, and this might have been the second time, potentially. So apologies if I'm incorrect, but it was, it was this same week. She was like, I'm on a mission. I'm getting fit and healthy. 2 walks done.
Okay. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This type of shit is not my strong suit. I do not thrive. It is not fun, nor is it fresh. I'm telling you. Okay. That looks like it's shit. Okay. Hi, chat. Sorry. I'm like righty tighty. Okay. All right. Come on. Ow. I feel like. Come on.
The girl was smoking.
I can't tell if it's just not going all the way in or if the screw is supposed to stick out a little bit. But see, the problem is it's loose, which is why I think, okay, I can see all the way through. Oh, okay. Whatever I was doing, I figured it out. Okay, so then this needs to be upright. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, we're in. Okay, that's it. Sick. All right. Mountain bike, thank you so much. That's great. I had no idea when I planned the stream. I was like, I'll just try it without the tripod. Oh, not the real trial run. How fun. And then let me see what I need to know, okay? All right. Clean the probe with clean cloth.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm in the kitchen, so don't ask me questions. I'm kidding. I'm in the kitchen, so there's noise, but I'm going to settle down in a minute. And the louder I talk, the louder she screams. So give me a minute.
Oh, that's all different languages. Oh, okay, there's not much to know then. When replacing the battery, make sure the battery cover is securely fastened. In case of abnormal situations, please open the battery cover, remove the battery, and reinstall after 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this then for a little bit, just in case. Oh, and here's the battery. Okay, let me just do this really quick so it'll be ready for when I need it. Oh, what does this do? Oh, wait. Is it like some kind of guard? Like splash guard? Here we go. Is it a stand? No, it can't be. It's not a stand, Rosie. It being a guard makes the most sense. There we go. So you can adjust the height. Okay. I'll figure out what that does later. Does it tell me how to open this? No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't have a coin right by me. Because there's just this like slit here. Okay. Yeah, if I had a slightly longer nail, this would be a lot easier to open. I did like a quarter. I don't want to use my pen right there because it'll muck it up. Ooh, see what I just did to my thumb? I have really bad nails. They're really thin and like. Ooh, I can use the Allen wrench from yesterday, maybe. That'll help. Ow. Okay, I feel like that should pop it up for me. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is a backup battery. There's one in here, but I do have to take this little tab out. So, okay. All right. So now I'm gonna just like pop this in, and how do I like close it so it doesn't pop off? Oh, damn. All right. So let's go that way. Having no grip strength or very little grip strength is so stupid. Can I just complain about that for a second. I'm like scratching up this brand new plastic. Don't have another fucking method. Okay. Right. It's locked enough. All right, we're gonna turn this off because it's on. It's working. Okay, you have to hold it. Okay, that's done. Let me see, will this fit in here? I'm about to go on the walk. I just got done building the clip-on tripod, that mountain bike. So thank you so much. I didn't even know this was coming today. I thought it was coming a different day. So I thought he said Friday, and I know today's not Friday. Hi, Anthony. And he also sent me the candy thermometer to replace the other thermometer.
By the way, if you hear her ever say, hi, Anthony, Anthony is a guy that has been following her and her feeder content for a very long time. She kept him around up until recently. Like, he's been around. He is all over her Instagram. He has like about 5 accounts. He is a big, big fan of Rosie's big, big work, if you know what I mean.
That I tried using that pad for the thermometer goes above the clip. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense to me. Where did I put the pad? Where did I put the gray pad? I just had it, bruh.
Escaping feederism. Hi, Anthony.
Let's trash. Let's trash. 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 Extra battery. I'll put in here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. That was how I had it, right? I didn't even look to see how it was positioned on there. Why do I make my own life so much harder? Honestly, Rosie. See, that's not trash, girlfriend. Okay. So it was in the middle position. I think I just need to, okay, I just need to trust it. Okay, cool. Okay, dope. Oh, that noise is crazy. All right, candy thermometer is assembled. How fun. Okay, I'll save these for now, just in case I need to remind myself to like use it a few times. And also my mom might want that info when she's back in the States. All right, the battery, I'll just put over there, up, screw.
Are you kidding, girl? Oh my God, did you drag her? I hope so.
These papers can go in the trash, along with this. I'm probably not going to use these instructions again because the tripod is assembled. Okay. So before I move you guys out of this tripod and figure that part of this out, I'll deal with this trash later. I'm going to go into the living room right now, and I'm going to like just test this without the phone in it, and then test it with the phone. So, okay. All right, and then this is how you lock it into position. This is how you open and close the phone. Got it. Okay. I need water. All right. Hey, no, I'm sorry. I've not really been looking at the chat. I've been really focused. Sorry about that. Let me get some fresh water. We're going to walk soon. I don't know what you're talking about, but the timing of the tripod is very beautiful. I will say that. Oh, thank you, Anthony. That's so sweet. And then just got some water on me, smooth. All right. Twist this to the no spill position. Because that's going in the basket. And then we'll later. Okay. And then get some water. grab a hair clip. I'll be right back. Tripod, water, hair clip. All right, let's get this going.
Oh my God, so skinny.
Right.
Skinny AF.
Did I leave my green chair outside this whole time? That's really bad because it's humid and it could deteriorate over time. Is the green chair still outside? Oh, shit, I'm going to deal with that later. Okay.
This is what she chose to point us at, by the way. She picked this angle. Is this the cleanest spot in the house? Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
How the hell did that end up there?
And to some of you, this frame might look shocking. But imagine this with at least an extra, I'm going to say 60 pounds on top.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
And that wasn't the fart.
Hi. Let me see. Okay, I can twist it to go the way I want. And then. Oh, okay, wait. If I clip it this way, then I will actually want to reorientate this. Aha, there we go. All right. And then, let's see. Okay, is it on camera? Yeah, I'm on camera. Okay. All right. And then I'll just have to unclip it when I go to sit down, which I expect. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Oh, this is going to change the fucking game when I'm out on my adventures in the future. Close the tripod. I can't really see very well. It's dark in here. Okay, let me.
Vera, it's all about integrity, girl. I'm not going to say something's a fart if I don't think it's a fart. Just like I'm not going to say that I think it's a lie if I don't think it's a lie. I've got some integrity, girl. It's all I have.
I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Okay, that goes all the way. What do you mean? How are you not fitting? I don't have a huge case on. Oh no, you gotta be fucking shitting me. No fucking way. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. No way.
Sorry for pausing again so quickly without even saying hi to you guys, but like this was the moment in time where I was like really becoming aware of the fact that Rosie was doing struggle content, struggle corn, if you know what I mean. People were requesting, like sending her money, like super chatting her to like clean her fucking door handles with a toothbrush and shit like that. And she was taking that on board. Also, look at the fucking roof. Like, hello, are you all right? Like, how's your asthma going with all that mold up there, girl? Yes. So keep in mind that this was very much struggle content and people were paying her money for this shit. People were sending her devices like a walker, encouraging her to go for struggle walks. You can't tell me that wasn't someone's fucking fetish. Thanks, Blush. It is a masterpiece, if I'm honest. It's like the first time Rosie ever like realized that I had a channel and talked shit about me. It was the first time that I really fought for a fart. And it was this moment in time where this like struggle content really became evident. And yeah. Well, that's what I think, Vera. Well, and it was like not necessarily on the quiet either. People were able to send her a super chat saying blah, 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 blah. And if they were like a good supporter and they said you should clean that door with a toothbrush, she would do it. Lazy, she used it twice. She used it twice. Literally. And this, for anyone coming in now late, this was November 2025. So this was less than a year ago. Okay. Yeah, it was.
How are you compatible for iPhones and you're not fitting? Let me show you guys something. So my tripod that I use all the time is this pulls down. Just like a little mechanism. That's super convenient and great. Both of my tripods like that do that. This one you have to like, it's like a screw. I have undone it all the way that I can. My case is not bulky. It is very thin. Let me see. And I like, oh wait. Oh, hold on. I think I might have figured out what I'm doing wrong.
Ew. That was not a pretty sight. But yes, for anybody who doesn't know, these were items from her Amazon wish list. So the walker, the tripod, the gooseneck, all the stuff that she's using. She's trying out things that people bought her from her wish list.
Let me try. Okay. That's lefty loosey. Let's do righty tighty. No? That's to the left. This is to the right. Okay, never mind. Okay, crisis averted. But, okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, that's a problem. That's what I was afraid of. Hold on. Let me try this. I position the clip. Let me see. Can I handle the weight of the light? Not really. I've had that problem with some tripods. Like the second you add the light, it fucks everything up. Okay, let's try this. See, you see what's happening with the second I add the light? But with the rollator, the back of the chair. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm troubleshooting right now. All right. I'm about to turn off my camera anyway, and I'm not bringing the light with me tonight. Okay, so this is gonna go in the wall basket. Hey, yeah, exactly, Jessica. Okay, let me. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go tell my brother I'm going on the walk. So I'm camming off now. This is gonna be audio while I'm walking. Oh my god.
Get ready, everyone, for some exciting dark screen.
So romantic. Thank you, Amanda. One of my laps will be especially for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. You got this, babes. Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate your support, love. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, okay. All right. I'll be right back. Oh, yay. How fun. All right, guys, give me a second. I gotta find my house key. All right. Sorry, I need to try and I'm putting my house keys in my basket too. They're just buried in my purse. All right. Okay. I have to like open both doors, and one of the doors requires an extra lock, the screen door. What is that piece of paper? Thank God we still have this ramp from my grandma. What are you? Oh shit! Lock the roller, girl. Okay.
Anyone who's new, this is a deleted stream. Oh my God. Why is it doing this? I'm freaking myself out. Anyways, this is a deleted stream from November 2025.
Right.
And
Guys.
hopefully it's not echoing for you guys like it is for
I
me.
got
What the
fucking necessary
heck?
boil water notice. I've never had before. Yeah. Not chaos ASMR. I mean, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, we got. Let me unlock. Okay. All right. I wish I could make this higher because I'm gonna have to like. The chat's not easy to read while I'm walking. Let's see. This must sound wild with earbuds. Yeah, I live in a very like nature heavy area. Amanda, thank you so much for the super chat. For fuck's sake. Fuck's sake is happening sounds like the Blair Witch Project.
Guys, it's walking ASMR.
I forgot my glasses. How loud are the wheels? Are they like? Is it hard to hear me talk because of the wheels? Are they really loud? Let me try something. It's dark. You can't see anything anyway. Okay.
Right, Lazy. I feel like the first time that I ever watched this was way funnier than what this is going to be, but we need to rewatch for the records. Export. Hey everyone. Sorry guys, I'm kind of multitasking. I appreciate you all. We're walking.
Stop here.
We're walking.
Because there's a crazy dude. This is what I'm gonna count. Yes. Can y'all see or hear me?
Look familiar, guys?
Hello. Slightly. We can now. We're back.
This moment was iconic. Can you still hear me?
The screen door. What is that piece of paper? Thank God we still have this ramp from my grandma. What are you? Oh shit! Lock the roller, girl. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. All right, guys.
I'm sorry.
I have a fucking necessary boil water notice, which I've never had before. Yeah. Not chaos ASMR. Amanda, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, we got. Let me unlock. Okay. All right. I wish I could make this higher because I'm gonna have to like. The chat's not easy to read while I'm walking. Let's see. This must sound wild with earbuds. Yeah, I live in a very like nature heavy area. Amanda, thank you so much for the super chat for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake is happening sounds like the Blair Witch Project. I forgot. Next time Rosie put on my glasses. I forgot my glasses. How loud are the wheels? Are they like... It's hard to hear me talk because of the wheels. Are they really loud? Let me try something. It's dark. You can't see anything anyway. Okay. Stop here because there's a crazy dip. This is what I'm gonna count. Yes. Can y'all see or hear me? Hello?
Iconic.
Slightly. We can now. We're back. Okay, so I think me not remembering that I should turn off my Wi-Fi caused some problems. I said a bunch of stuff. I think you guys didn't hear any of it. I walked a good bit to a stopping point where the broken concrete was, and I sat for a minute, then realized my Wi-Fi, or that you guys couldn't hear me. I thought if I walked closer it would reconnect. It didn't. I had to manually reset the live. And so I'm going to...
For anyone coming in, I'm sorry. This is like, to me, this was an iconic moment in time. This is lore. This is like history. This is like the beginnings of this channel. I just, it's important for everyone to see. My outro is literally this. This stream, my entire outro is clips from this stream. Her farting, her doing this Blair Witch Project thing where she's like, can y'all see or hear me? And then her talking shit about me somewhere else. This is like an iconic moment in time. For anyone who was not here from the beginning, I have not done individual hellos, so don't think that I can't see you. I can see you all coming in. I just haven't done the individual hellos because I was feeding Millie, I was putting the birds to bed, and I'm now like cutting up stuff for my dinner so that I can take Millie out because she needs to go poo, probably, maybe, I hope. Like a normal one would be nice. But don't take it personally if I haven't said hello to you guys personally. I haven't had a chance to sit down yet and actually do that. I will at some point. But welcome in, everyone. I'm so glad to see you all.
Right now, turn off my Wi-Fi and see if it switches over to cellular. Please tell me if you guys can't see me, if I'm not talking, anything like that. I called this a trial and error, the trial run for a reason. So, thank you, Brittany. Hey, Pink Mommy, can you guys hear me? I'm currently off Wi-Fi. Can you tell me if you can hear me right now? Because I think next time it just glitched because it like slowly disconnected. It wasn't a complete cut from the Wi-Fi. So I think it just glitched. But you can tell by my sweaty face. I'm currently sitting directly in front of my house because I wanted to get back on Wi-Fi. God. Okay, awesome. All right, so I've done 2 laps so far. I'm considering one stretch a lap. Because I have to measure based off of my stamina. And that's why I'm trialing this, because I'm not doing the whole big loop with all the hazards and stuff. Any movement is good, I agree. So I'm going to shoot for another 2. Let's see how I do and how I'm feeling when I'm done. Let me turn this off while I set this back up. Oh, shit. Wrong button, girlfriend. Okay. There you go. All right. All right, my legs are pissed. already. All right, we're gonna try to do 2 more. Then I might take a bit of an extended break before I do some more. Exactly, do you?
I think she walked to the end of her driveway, guys, just FYI. And this is the result. So, no, I'm kidding. I think she walked like a couple houses down and then turned around when there was a crack in the concrete and came back. So I would just love to see her do this, not to make fun of her, but just to see how far she's come or not come since then. Because she said here that health journey starts in the new year. It's now the new year. This was November 2025. So I'm kind of like, okay, where's the health journey, girl? Where's that health journey? Let's see how much you progressed since then.
You can without injury. Thank you. Ooh, I kind of like rushed back. All right, let me know how the connection is. Just tell me stuff in the chat as I'm walking. Not sisterhood of the truck, I didn't see. God. When I'm talking at this volume, can you guys hear me? Like, can you hear what I'm saying? Or do the wheels drown me out? Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, great. Dude, it's not safe to sit and move it at all. Later.
I have a confession to make. This was the one and only time where I said something that some of you might judge me for, okay? Guys, I would not necessarily say it now in the same words, but at the time, I think I said, if her neighbors have Ring doorbell cameras, I might pay money to see this. Now, if anybody was offering me, I'm not going to say no. So things have changed slightly because fucking hell, I would love to see this from a Ring doorbell camera. I'm sorry, but I would.
Lap 3. Okay. Let me see, can I flip this outward and sit down?
And if any of you guys say that you wouldn't want to see this from a Ring doorbell camera perspective of Rosie going down the street, you're fucking lying.
Let's find out if I can still see my phone.
Actually, hold up. That might have been the first fart, which I don't know if I noticed that before. Guys, listening ears.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, great. Dude, it's not safe to sit and move it at all. And then later. Okay. Lap 3. Okay. Let me see, can I flip this outward and sit down? Let's find out if I can still see my phone.
Unfortunately, the way that we're viewing this, I can't just tap back like 5 seconds. When I tap back, it goes back like 20 seconds. But that was a fart. That's one that I didn't notice before, and I'm kind of thinking it is.
It kind of hurts a little bit, but I can see my phone.
You can tell the difference between the tripod
Thank you,
moving
Nina.
and the actual farts.
So on speaker, you can hear me. That's good because that means headphones can probably hear me better.
She probably thinks that because she's out there and she's walking around and there's all the noise with the walker and the wheels and the road that we can't hear the actual farts. That's what I'm saying. I think it was. I think that was the first one. That was the first sign, and that's why she was running home.
Ooh, yeah, a nice butterfly pea flower tea after this will be great. It is a little louder than me, but not bad. Okay, gotcha. It's kind of nice to have you guys to talk to while I'm sitting here instead of twiddling my thumbs. I'm on lap 3, right? I just finished lap 3. And I'm gonna do a 4th. And I think I might sit for a good minute and go for 6. Let me see. Hi. I hear a cat yodeling. He's gonna listen to the...
We're getting close to the main fart.
I hear a cat like wailing. I think the cat's kind of far away. Like straight, maybe a couple, like a street over or so, because it's like, it sounds far. It could possibly be a crying baby, but I don't think it is. I think it's a cat. Yeah, thank you, Bella. I'm not going to overdo it. Yeah, 3 is better than 0. That's what I'm telling myself. Thank you, Frankie. And thank you so much, Mountain Bike, if you're watching either on the replay or whenever. And of course, Julie. You have a pond in your backyard? That's awesome. I don't know what the temperature is right now. Let me go check my, I don't want to fuck up with the live too much. Maybe when I'm back on Wi-Fi, I can check, but. All right. This is gonna be up pointed toward the sky so it can't dox me. I'm gonna leave it like this while I'm walking. And you guys let me know if you like the view. I think my leg is shaking, which is causing the camera to shake. The height is to where I can put one leg flat, but this foot is not.
Just a reminder, at this point, she's saying, I'm going to point the camera at the sky so I don't dox myself. Bitch, you doxed yourself a year earlier when you took your phone to the fucking door and you let the DoorDasher read the address out loud without pressing mute. Just saying.
It's like involuntarily shaking. Hey, Liz. This feels really promising. Okay. Shit. Okay. And here, my friends, is the fart that divided a nation. And I only say that because the only person at the time who was really saying, like, no, it's not a fart, was Pulpy. So technically, this did divide the nation. This was a nation-dividing sound. So I want you guys to hear this back. Oh, shit. It's so hard on this thing to, like, actually do correct going back in time. But listen again, guys. I'm going to mute my microphone, and you guys are going to hear the fart that divided a nation. It's like involuntarily shaking. Hey, Liz. This feels really promising. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Anybody want to tell me that wasn't a fart? Anyone? So here lies the origin of our memberships, which is Team Fart.
I believe in farts. I believe this was a fart, and I will stand on my pedestal and I will say wholeheartedly that I truly believe that this sound that I just heard right before she said, "Oh shit," was actually a fart. And this is why we, members of this channel, are Team Fart, because I will never, ever, ever back down in my belief that this was 100% fart. And if you don't think that that was a fart, give me your best answer as to why. And also, if you don't think farts are funny, you aren't going to like it here, because we talk about farts a lot. I did play it 11 times on the first stream. I did 1,100 probably, to be quite honest. Yummy, thank you so much for gifting 20 memberships. Why did you do that? That's too sweet of you. Thank you so much, Yummy. I appreciate you. Everybody who received a membership, please say a big thank you to Yummy and welcome to Team Fart. And enjoy your emojis. Everybody, please test out your emojis, but specifically test out your fart emojis if you could. Just test out the fart ones. Most importantly, if you guys want to hear it again, I don't know how much it taps back on here, but it's more than the 5 seconds that YouTube does. Everybody, if you received a membership, please say a big thank you to Yummy. Please say thank you, Yummy. We love you, Yummy. That's very generous of you, Yummy. I appreciate you so much. You shouldn't. Do I have to block you? I will. Oh, yes. Oh, regular speed. All right, regular speed. Oh, when I first played it back, I played it like a bunch of times on like all types of speeds. But see how it skips like from 1:11:51 to like 1:15? It skips minutes, and I can't really control it. Maybe here? Look, it's my pleasure to do it like this. I enjoy this so much.
ASMR indeed. Wow, I feel kind of wiped. I want to do another 2 laps. Let's just sit for a minute.
Anyone else getting anxiety from the breathing? Let me speed it up until we get closer.
See how I feel.
I think we're close. It's too slow. I don't have much control. Deal with it.
Thank you, Pink Mommy. Thank you, Edible AM. We just did 4 laps. Okay. So I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Julie, thank you so much for getting me this rollator.
Secretly, she's saying, fuck you, Julie. Fuck you, Julie.
I'm really, really grateful.
I hate you, Julie. Why did you buy me this thing?
Thank you, Yumino.
Sorry, Yummy.
Pink on me.
Guys, this is regular
Laps rock
speed.
on,
This is
surprising, thank
regular.
you.
1 time speed.
Even if I'm kind of sucking at managing my eating right now, I can work on my mobility. I can do that. So in this tripod that I got, this clip-on one, I can keep in the basket, and then I have plans of things I want to do that I would already be doing if I had a car of my own, to be honest. But let's either here nor there. Oh man, okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do more than 6 laps total. So I may not. I think I was ambitious. I set the super check goals to up to 10. I think. So I think I was a little over ambitious. I maybe should have only set it to 5. But
You guys,
I figured how
the first time I ever watched this stream, this was like the most joy I think that I've ever gotten from a Rosie stream. I want you guys to experience that same joy, okay?
I like kind of roughly knew how long I would be considering a lap. I just wasn't 100% sure till I started. But I think it's gonna take most of what I have in me to do 2 more laps. So just want to give that heads up. Thank you, light pink. 6 is great. 1 is great. Push 2 much, and then you are 2 sword. Stay consistent. That's my thought, Brittany. Hey, Thiago. Happy to catch you too. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Edible. Wish I could give you a big hug, Rosie. I feel so many feelings for you, all happy ones. Thank you. Oh.
Don't tell me I went fucking past the fart, guys. Do we have to go back? Oh, Lord.
And Yumino too, I want to give you a hug. Thank you. Yeah, it's so peaceful. I don't have to worry about people. Guys, I'm not joking. I haven't seen a single car. Like, no one is even on like the part where there's like more like traffic. I haven't seen a single other person. I'm very lucky where I live. Yeah, I prefer walking at night too. See, it's just, and I get it. Some places you can't do that safely, but I'm very blessed that I can. It's such a romantic thing to be walking around at this time of night. Nice to be sharing it with all of you. Thank you. Yeah. Highly appreciate it. My fear paralyzes me. I relate to that too. Your neighborhood sounds so relaxing. Jealous. Thank you, Brittany. Yeah. We have a neighbor with I think they have foster kids. My mom told me. I don't know, but they got like 6+ children. But a lot of these houses are like older couples. Rosie, listen, I'm in a wheelchair fighting to get my mobility back. Sometimes I can only go half a block. Just do what you can. Don't think about what you can't. Trust me. Pink Bommy, thank you so much. This is so much better than watching someone who promises stuff but sits in one spot on the couch and cries from Syria. Well, thank you. Yeah, I try to follow through on my word to the best of my ability. I believe that's a very important characteristic in someone. I'm not perfect, absolutely not. And I do my best, but when I make promises, I really try my damnedest to follow through. Rosie's been cleaning. Now you're taking us out. Big progress this past few days. I'm about to cry. Thank you. Yeah. My mental health and my physical health, I've been just having kind of a better week than normal. And it's like that's why I say, like, when I realize that I'm feeling good, I try to capitalize on that, because I have stretches of time where I can barely get out of bed.
Sorry, guys. I want to find the fart.
The height is to where I can put one leg flat, but this foot is not.
The whole point of this stream was to find the fart. We're going to find the fart.
And it's like involuntarily shaking. Hey, Liz. This is really this feels really promising.
We're here.
Okay. Oh, hello. Shit.
1:11:40. And you betcha we're going to slow it down, guys. Don't you worry. God, this is so annoying on this. Yeah, we're doing it.
I think my leg is shaking, which is causing the camera to shake. The height is to where
Accurate, Court.
I can put one leg flat, but this foot is not, and it's like involuntarily shaking. Hey, Liz. This is really this feels really promising.
Me in the studio, big headphones on, sound mixer. Everybody, the most important moment in time. And this is going to tell me a lot about who you are. I'm putting down my food. No, I'm not eating it, but I'm prepping. And this is going to be probably like a 30-second poll. It's going to be a 30-second poll. And this is going to tell me all about who the fuck you people are. All right? Are you ready?
Okay. Oh, hello. Shit.
Yes or no, babies? Yes or no? Because, okay, I understand that the tripod thing that she's using makes a noise. I get that. I'm not denying that there are other noises that sound like farts. But there is one specific noise there that 100% was air. You cannot tell me that wasn't air coming out of a butt. I'm sorry, but you can't. Anyway, so for anyone who's new, that's the origin of Team Fart. I'm sure there's going to be people on the replay going, what the fuck, man? Why did you make us watch that? But it's important. Now let's skip ahead to where we were. All right? Around here.
Like, when people buy something for wish list, like the dates I'm supposed to receive it, I tend to get it early. Which, hey, I ain't complaining by any stretch of the imagination. See, the one downside is the way I have this set up. If I'm wanting to look at the chat, it's like it hurts my neck. But, you know, I did not just break my new tripod. I probably didn't break it, did I? No, I broke it. Oh my god, I think I broke it. Oh my god, I think I broke it. No fucking way. No. No fucking way. No. There's no fucking way I just broke my brand new tripod. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
And the reason why this part is in my intro is because of the struggle. Yes, Mamini said it. The struggle. It's the struggle corn of it all. And Yami, again, thank you so much. And thank you to all of my beautiful mods who are here. I see you guys all. I'm just like half cooking, half checking on the animals, half trying to not have you guys hear the birds screaming. I'm making a stir fry. I've got ready some vegan vegan chicken, some tofu, some broccoli, some carrot, some zucchini, some onion, some celery, and like all the spices and herbs. And then I'm going to put some soy sauce, and I've got some sesame oil, sesame seeds, and that's going to do me, mates. That's going to do me.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, no. Oh, my God. Please pop into place. Please pop into place. Please pop into it yourself. Oh, my God.
And I did order because I forgot. Okay, so my guys, I got a complaint. My roommate, whenever I put like I need zucchini and cucumber on the list, he will buy me like 4 cucumbers and like 1 zucchini. I'm like, sir, you did it the wrong way around, honestly. But I appreciate you, but that's the wrong way around. So I had to order more zucchinis, and I also had to order rice noodles because I want to have rice noodles with it. So lady, are you okay? Did she mute? Oh, here she. Oh, she went back over that borderline where the fucking Wi-Fi. She dropped out of the Wi-Fi. That was the hello. Can you hear me? Can anyone see or hear me? And so now she's dropping back into the Wi-Fi.
Let's see. I'm scared my phone falling off.
She's booking it. She's walking really fast. No one can hear anything she's saying. But I mean, go off, sis. And don't get me wrong, I love cucumbers. I would eat a cucumber a day, but I need more than 1 zucchini for anything I'm gonna make. You know what I mean?
Here's a question. I really wanted to see if I could try to do 2 laps of row.
Guys, that's Rosie running with her roll later because she needs to shit. Allegedly.
Without a seated break. I feel like the answer is probably no. But I'm gonna try anyway.
You guys heard how slow she was on the way out, and now on the way back, she's like, "Ugh." She's gunning it. She is gunning it, and I am gonna say it's because. Hello, new viewer. Hey, Sport Kitty. Oh, I've seen you before here, so you know what we're about with the fart thing. What is the rollator? It's like one of those walkers that has wheels on it. It's like a walker with wheels and a seat. And one of her viewers bought it from her wish list, and she's testing it out right now, and she farted. And she's like, obviously there's been a couple of little sneaky farts, and I think she's running home to go poo. That's what I think. Miss T, vote in the poll. Guys, vote in the poll, the poily boily, and I'm going to judge you about it. And welcome in, everyone. I see you all coming in. I didn't do individual hellos. I planned to, but I have been multitasking and procrastinating. Oh yeah, you guys, members, try out your new emoji. You now have Judge Moody as an emoji, inspired by the hairstyle that our girl was creating in the previous stream. And Mr. Chronicles, I see you coming in. Tell your girl. I don't know. You've probably seen your DMs. I won't. They don't tell you the price that you pay. Chris busted her toe.
Walk, water, sit.
Concerning breathing, in my opinion. In my opinion.
Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Bella. The sound is relaxing, actually. Good. Thank you, Lori. Okay, not this time. Just before you know it. Thank you, Brittany. That tea's gonna feel great, man. Maybe I'll still hot shower. Yeah, I might take an extra shower. Because I showered. Rosie, do the speed limit, you're flying. That's funny. Yeah, I couldn't really look at my phone. Sorry.
And you guys saw she showered before the stream. She had clean hair. Hair was all fluffy. And now, just wait. She's going to go back inside and sit down. Oh, this is the other thing that was important about this stream for everyone who is record keeping, anyone who wants to see like how this butterfly piss tea actually works. I think it's this stream. I might be wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen this, but I feel like this might be the one where she sits down with a butterfly piss tea and takes one sip and goes, oh yeah, I feel better.
Also, duct tape fixes everything. That's so real. But it's brand new. And forget Amazon, get your crap together. We're out here making moves. I broke the tripod. It was my fault. That's the other part was so frustrating. Cheering you on. Thank you, AM. Thank you. Brittany, Yamino, Bella, Lori. I think I said Brittany. Edible, Shan. Anyone that I'm not missing right now that's being really active in the chat. Thank all of you. Pink Mommy, of course. Jessica's here too. Hey, Jessica. And Brooke. Thank all. And if I miss you, Lily, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate all of you. A tripod isn't going to rain your parade, exactly. And Larry, yes, Larry too. Thank you, Yamina. I was just scrolling, trying to remind myself, everybody who's been like super active and hanging out with me during this. Thank you. Accidents happen. I've broken a couple new tripods. Yeah, no, accidents do happen. It's just like I said, I'm the kind of person where I get like, I cry when I get really mad or frustrated. Or really, really disappointed. And I was really frustrated and disappointed.
Is light pink okay? Did she I was about to say something really weird. I was about to say, did she cross over the rainbow bridge? That's not what we say about people, is it?
Because
that came off really insensitive. I don't mean it like that, but where the fuck is she? Is she back on a new name or something?
I was really hyped about
Is Berry Palm light pink, mummy?
Tripod. That's why I just try to, tripods are so easy to break, but also usually fixable. And I'm thinking there is a possibility of this being fixable. I'll explain it all when I get inside here in a second. Do you have email? I do, Lori. It's in my YouTube description, as well as linked in my link tree. My email is quirkyloverose@gmail.com. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Let me see if my brother got the mail. I'm already out here. It's just, the mailbox isn't that far from where I'm sitting, so. Okay.
So Rosie went up to her porch and sat down and then was like, let me go and check the mail. And this is how it sounds like for Rosie to go and check the mail. I would be extremely fucking concerned. Oh boy. No, I don't think she's grateful. I think she's resentful because she's like, why the fuck did you people buy me these items that are forcing me to be mobile? If Rosie could walk to the mailbox twice a day, I'd give her a fucking gold star.
Oh, he did not get the mail. Okay, T. Anything good? Okay. Oh, I got a medical bill. That's not fun nor fresh. All right. Okay. Nothing exciting. Okay. Keys, where are you? Thank you, guys. Okay. Let me unlock. Okay. Trying to do this with shit in my hands is not going to be easy. But not possible. Okay. Okay. Why is he keeping the garbage can here? I already asked him to move already. Okay. Today I learned to not leave your rollator unlocked because it might roll away from you. And that's a big no-no. Okay.
And guys, by the way, just in case anybody doesn't know this, if you're new here, I'm definitely not shaming people who have mobility issues. Like, I get it. There's a lot of people who getting out of bed in the morning is difficult for them. There's a lot of people who getting up and showering or washing their hair or going to work or doing the bare minimum is difficult. And that is your thing, and that is fine. And I'm not judging you for that. Like, even if it comes to mental health stuff, right? I feel like I have to make the disclaimer, like, there are days where a lot of us feel like, whether it's because of pain or mental illness, we don't feel like we can get out of bed. We don't feel like we can make our bed. We can't shower. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rosie and nobody else. I'm talking about somebody who has been handed numerous, multiple, many opportunities to change her life. She had Monjaro and metformin for free. And she could have done those little steps to improve her health for free and chose not to. I'm sure for a lot of you guys, if it was like you were offered something like that, you would take it and you would change your fucking life. She chose to not take that. Her Monjaro is still in her fridge. So if I ever talk about her being a fat, lazy bitch because she can't be bothered to fucking wash her hair or go for a walk to the mailbox, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody who's been given for free multiple opportunities to fix her life and has turned them down. Just so you know.
And the keys are I'm gonna keep these set of keys in here. I'm gonna go on my walks in the future. Okay. Just to be safe. Okay, oh, let me unlock. Come on, Rosie. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay. Close and lock. My own table, chair and kitchen, tripod and light. I talk to myself all the time. Sorry, not sorry. What? I've been using my older tripod, which is slightly broken. I'm gonna grab my newer one because I left it in the living room on accident. Okay.
Miss T, I hope you don't mind. I'm about to say a thing. So our girl, Miss T over here, actually struggles with fibro. And I've never heard her once or seen her once complain about it. Miss T works like a fucking Trojan horse. She is working and she is working her fucking ass off. She is walking, she is exercising, and she is working like crazy fucking hours with fibro. She was like, I don't know what the fuck Rosie's talking about with this fibro hands thing. Like, I guess in the morning, like I make sure that I do shit the night before because my hands are kind of stiff in the morning. But never, ever, ever has she ever been like, I've got fibro, I'm a victim, I can't do this. No, she's like, well, I feel like this in the morning. I don't know if this is what it is, but I fucking sort shit out the night before. People like Miss T who do struggle with chronic illness figure out how to live their life around it. And they figure out how to fucking survive. People like Miss T still have a family, a bunch of animals, other shit they've got to do, which they can't just lay in bed and go, I'm a victim. Everybody feel bad for me and send me money and gifts and do everything for me. Fibro hands, Miss T won't probably admit it, but fibro hands are a thing, girl. You have stiffness in the morning, but you never thought to go on TikTok and find a way to excuse it. You're like, I'm going to do my coffee in the nighttime. I'm going to sort that out so that in the morning I don't have that issue. And I fucking love you and I fucking appreciate you. And people like Rosie could never be like, hey, let me figure out how to make this easier for myself by like thinking ahead of time or taking help offered to me. No. Miss T is a fucking legend and a fucking warrior. I'm sorry for outing you, girl. I'm sorry for outing you. But like Miss T's actually struggles with fibro. And guess what? Still goes to fucking work, still gets up off her ass, goes for walks, does her exercises, eats healthy because she gives a fuck about her life. That's my girl. Rosie could never.
Yes, I did do it. We did 6 laps. And thank you so much, Amanda, for the super chats earlier. I don't know if I thanked you or not. Okay. Lefty Lucy. Yeah? No?
And sorry, Miss T, I know there's a lot of people in the chat who struggle with chronic illness and chronic pain and stuff, but Miss T was just my target right now. Because I see her, she's top of mind and she's like such an amazing person. And like, if I was ever going to let somebody sit around on their ass and I was going to like do stuff for them, it would be someone like Miss T, not someone like fucking Rosie. It'd be someone who still gets up and tries their fucking best and deals with the shit that they've dealt, you know? And I know like a lot of you guys have chronic illness, and fuck this bitch for sitting around on her ass and doing nothing to improve it. She could lose 100 pounds and feel 100 times better, and she chooses not to. So fuck her. No sympathy from me, bitch, because you were given Monjaro for free. You were given metformin for free, and you chose to remain stagnant. I got no sympathy. You were given an opportunity to better your life and you chose not to, so fuck you.
This is Lefty Lucy.
And this, the Walker situation, is another example of that. Again, where she's given something to help her improve her life and she fucking throws it to the wayside. She don't want to get better, girls. She wants to be a victim forever. I'm not bullying Miss T. I love Miss T.
Hello? I'm turning my camera on, but it's not turning on. The fuck? There we go. Okay. Once I switched the camera, it turned itself on. Hi. Okay. All right. Do I have? Yes, I do have a cloth I've been using. Or this is actually not even really used. Also, thank you, Julie, for making this possible. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's who got the rollie to your.
Miss T, don't be mad at me. Nobody pity Miss T. Don't pity her, or it'll be my fault. Don't pity Miss T. Miss T is the opposite of Rosie. She'll be mad at me if you guys pity her. So don't be too nice to her, okay? I'm going to be in trouble. Love you.
Completely correct. I thanked her while I was walking. Actually, by name. You look like you're glowing. It could be the glow, it could be the sweat. Let's, it could be both. I forgot the other part of the tripod in the rollator. And I also need to point the fan at my sweaty ass right now. 1, 2, 3.
Drag Girl says Rosie wouldn't know what it's genuinely like to suffer from a legit diagnosis that can affect your daily life, even shorten your life, and carry on daily life while working to treat it.
Oh, you dumb bitch. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. God damn it.
Oh, this was so good as well because she got so mad. Miss T, tell me you're not mad at me. I'm scared. You're going to be mad. Guys, oh shit. What did I do? She's about to get real mad. Look at her sweating and getting angry. Like, who? She reminds me of like somebody who is in withdrawal and has like a serious issue and is being restricted from their drug of choice. Just saying.
I forgot the other part of the tripod in the rollator. And I also need to point the fan at my sweaty ass right now. 1, 2, 3.
Watch how angry she gets. Over what? Miss T, link your wish list, girl. We got you.
Oh, Rosie. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, my God. Oh, you dumb bitch. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. God damn it.
She's so agile. Look at her go.
Thank God it's not. Fuck, shit, fuck.
You guys, you know what this reminds me of? This performance reminds me of the time when Yami sent her something that was on her fucking public wish list that she was asking for. It was chocolate. It was the same performance. Is this not familiar? If you guys were around, Rosie realized Yami is a troll, and Yami sent her some chocolate that was on her wish list. And she acted like this, throwing shit. She threw a knife. The knife bounced off the sink and hit her in the bellies. So, why is she mad though? Because, like, guys, let's just try and think about her response to what the actual issue is, which, like, I'm in my head thinking, oh my God, like, someone kicked her dog. Or, like, I know she doesn't have a dog, but you know what I mean? It's like somebody shat in her bed. Someone did a shit in her bed. Why is there any reason to be this mad? Let's find out why.
Alright. Good news is the inside basket of my rollator has a waterproof lining. Bad news is right before I rollated inside, I forgot to lock this.
So when she pushed her brand new rollator that somebody gifted her up the ramp to the house, her water tipped over and the rollator got wet, or the little basket got wet. And that was worthy of the rage that we just saw. Watch this.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Rosie. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh, you dumb bitch. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. God damn it.
This level of anger over a bit of water, what does her family go through on a daily basis when the camera is turned off?
Fuck, shit, fuck. Alright. Good news is the inside basket of my rollator has a waterproof lining. Bad news is right before I rollated inside, I forgot to lock this. Jessica, can you? Why are you doing that? Thank you, Larry. That was inspiring. Exercise helps me a lot with my depression, but I struggle so much making myself do it. I would not go out of my way to make that drink. I just am using what I have to make something that tastes good. With those drinks that I got that I didn't mean to get. Okay. All right, let me. It's better to do it with like a Diet Coke or something. Okay. So as you can see, the base is still attached.
Do you guys want to know a secret? Do you want to know like the angriest that I got in the last few days? And I've been literally cleaning shit and vomit since Friday. So your guys Thursday. The only time that I got a little bit grumpy was yesterday. I went to the vet to pick up more nausea meds for Millie, and they told me that 2 Zofran were going to cost me $55. And I looked at the lady and I said, for 2 Zofran, $55? And she was like, yep. And I was like, okay, it is what it is. And I moved the fuck on. There is no reason to be violent like this and aggressive like this. And if you're going to be this violent and aggressive over something so small, like, what are you doing with the camera off? What are you doing when something really bad happens? Like, this is the first time, guys, like, and I'm multitasking, you guys know that. This is the first time that I've cooked for myself in a week. And I don't care. I'm not a victim. I'm looking after my dog. That's all I care about. You know, and I don't give a fuck what the price is. I'm not going to get mad because I got to clean some shit or some vomit. It is what it is. Imagine if I fucking raged out like this every time something bad happened. Like, this girl has no life experience. Like, grow the fuck up. It's a bit of water in your gifted fucking walker. Get a grip. Grow the fuck up.
But this component came undone from this component.
There are people who found out way worse news today. There's probably people around here that have found out that someone in their family is dying. There are probably people who got bad results for their blood test. There are probably people here who got like sad news about a family member or a pet or a loved one. Like, bitch, you spilt some water and it looks like you're holding a giant dildo and I'm here for it. Shove it up your fucking ass.
Hold it off without meaning to. And so I'm in front of the stove, so I'm not going to keep trying that right now. I'm going to see if my brother can. And if he can't, I will see about getting a replacement. Walker's great. This is great too. Honestly, I broke this. Like, this is just from my own, like, I was seated, so it was like it held it in place with like my hip.
I'm not saying this for sympathy or anything like that, but I guess what I'm trying to explain here or trying to portray here is like, I don't think Rosie, when she talks about trauma and she talks about all these issues she's facing, like the way that she reacts to a little bit of water, I'm like, girl, did someone die? Did someone shit in your bed? Because like, even then, it's like, this is a very dramatic reaction. Like, have you experienced real life? It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, that looks fixable with brute strength. I think my brother could fix this for me, truthfully. So, but it's 2 a.m. and yesterday I forgot how late it was and I hollered for him. And so like, if this can wait till tomorrow, basically, is the point I'm trying to make, or it can wait for a time that's more convenient to him. So I'm not going to bug him about this right now. I'm tired and emotional. Are we cooking tonight? Not like cooking. Depending on how long I'm live for, I may or may not heat up something that I have.
I don't know about in the US, but here, Zofran is a prescription drug that is mostly reserved for chemo patients. It's not like an over-the-counter thing. I know that if I had a prescription, I could get it for like $10. Like, because I'm getting it through the vet, and I'm like, it's got to be this way, which is fucking annoying, but it is what it is. Crying over spilled water.
I'm gonna just be trying to, like, anything in my fridge that needs to get eaten up, I'm gonna just try to eat up before my birthday and Thanksgiving week, because I'm having a 2-day Life Fest Cook Fest 2 times in 1 week for my birthday and Thanksgiving, and then I'm also going to a Thanksgiving, so next week's gonna be a lot of food to be eaten on for about a week and a half time frame. So I'm just trying to eat what's in the freezer, and like eat up what's in there, because otherwise it'll just get lost in the ether. I had rosé bulldog with cabbage for dinner. It was hitting. That does sound pretty good. Drink your hot tea so it can soothe you. You know, I'm so glad I took that ibuprofen, and like I did not. I pushed myself, but I didn't like overdo it. I didn't like over push myself. I am tired, and the tea will help. And I had those like pre-made foods. As I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, I do feel kind of hungry, but I'm not like ravenously hungry. I'll probably eat in the next like couple hours time frame. Your brain farted. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna get up and grab my tea stuff, and then while I'm up, I'm gonna take a sip of my THC drink. By the time that hits, it'll be time to eat. And then I may or may not be live around that time. That sounds like a plan, Stan. I like to eat a quick protein bar after my walk. I ate mine before. Because, like, for me, I don't know if it's just, like, because of, like, the amount of weight on my body. Like, if I do a lot of physical, strenuous activity and, like, it's been a long time since I've eaten, like, anything. Because, like I said, I woke up at a weird time. So what I ate earlier in the live is, like, all I've eaten since I started my day. Which is, like, it equals out to, like, calorie-wise, it equals out to a meal. But I'm not, like, doing anything specific health journey-wise when it comes to eating right now because I can't. I'm not there right now. So I'm trying to make other positive changes to help me in the pursuit of that. And did you see my comment about Saturday, Rosie? No. 1 second, Pink. I missed a lot of comments, I think. My birthday is Saturday. We should go live. You should go live so I can come hang out. Okay. Depending on how Thanksgiving goes, I might be doing my Thanksgiving live on Saturday. Because like if I go live on Thanksgiving, then that will be on Friday. So I don't have anything specific planned for that Saturday. In fact, I think I might have been planning that as my day off, but I will reconsider. We'll see how I feel. And we'll see what happens on Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving, it's either going to be Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday, depending on how my Thursday plans go. What about Cameo? Oh, I thought someone was asking about a cameo from me. No, you're talking about a different person. Oh, okay, gotcha. My problem is 100% mental motivation when it comes to exercise. I have access to a treadmill all the time and the physical capabilities to do it. Just need to psych myself up. I bet that sounds like a really relatable experience to a lot of people. Okay, all right. I'm surprised by how hungry I feel right now. I know like exercising can make you hungry, but like I didn't do that much walking. For me, I probably did, but in the scheme of life, it doesn't feel like that much walking. So, all right, plug my phone in. I need to sit for a second. You gonna sleep good tonight, I hope. I sure hope so. Oh, that's cool, you mean, Let's see if I can do this without my brother's help. 1 second. Tripod is fixed. I just had to feel my feelings. You know how.
It looks like a giant toy that you like. Rosie's looking at that going, this is the kind of thing I want to stick in my butt. And yes, guys, like Zofran here, like it's the kind of thing like that you can get with prescription only, like the 4 milligram and the 8 milligram, and it's like $16 for 10 of them or whatever. But the vet knows like they've got it's a pain because it needs a script. You need a prescription. So for like a short-term use like Millie, which is like, you know, she doesn't have cancer. Well, we fingers crossed, we touch wood. We hope that she doesn't have cancer. I'm knocking on wood. It's not something that she needs every day. So it's like every day I had to go back there and get more. Even though it was their fucking fault, like, sorry, but the anesthetic they gave her is what made her sick. But I still have to keep on every time. Guys, like, I think the surgery, like, and guys, don't worry, like, I can afford it. It's fine. Like, the surgery alone, like, that one day was like $2,700 to get this lump cut out of her face. And that fucking lump was only half of what has gone on since then. So it's like, it's crazy the way that they, like, you will just talk to a vet on the phone and they'll add like $150 to your bill. Do you know what I mean? You need a bit of Zofran, $55. It's that kind of vibe. I get it. And as the most anxious pet mom on the planet, they're like, this bitch gonna pay anything. So it is what it is. But hopefully we're done now. Like, I haven't given her the Zofran today. Yeah. Well, they quoted me $3,000, Miss T, just to cut the lump out. And then, like, anyways, it's fine. Like, thankfully, I've had help with that. Like, my roommate helped me with some of the expenses and stuff because, like, he cares about her as well. But it's just been like, I don't care. Like, obviously, it costs money, and that's like my month's pay. But it's like, it's more about the mental strain. It's like they could have looked at her records and seen that the last time she was anesthetized, they put her under with this one with no bad result. And they didn't do that. And so I'm kind of like, and the crazy thing is I actually mentioned it. When I was taking her in, I was like, oh, if you need to know, because they were like, oh, we do a blood test to see like if she's got any like issues with her organs, if she's going to have a bad response to the surgery or anything like that. And I was like, yeah, do that. That test is $250. And I was like, yeah, do the test. Let's make sure that she's not going to have a bad time with the anesthetic. They did the test. They're like, yep, her organs are all functioning. And I was like, cool, good. Okay, go ahead. And she still is having this, like, it's now, what day is it for me? Like Wednesday, Tuesday, and the surgery was on Friday. And I just like have not rested. Like it's been constant. So it's just like, bitch, you could have just had a look at what she had last time and done the same. But anyway, it's fine. I'm going to be a bit more of an advocate for my dog next time. Yeah, the test is worth it, but it's like, I figured that they would have taken into account like when she got spayed, which was only 2 years ago, and she had no bad reaction to that spaying. Like the next day we were going back to work and she was fine. Whereas this time it's been like 5 days of fucking hell, basically. But anyway, I'm going to stop bitching about it. It's fine. Like, it is what it is, but it's just like, girl, I didn't know I was going to be going back to the vet every day since the fucking surgery and like having to, you know, clean up literal shit from all of my bedding, all my carpets. Like, luckily I love my dog. Someone like Rosie would not put up with this. Not at all. But this is my first night with Millie. I was going to call her Rosie because sometimes when she's a naughty girl, I call her Rosie by accident. Millie has not had any Zofran tonight and she's doing okay, but I'm going to see if she wants to go out for a little poo break. So you guys hold tight. I'll be with you, but I'll be on mute.
You know how
I don't want to complain. No, I don't want to complain. I don't want to dry beg. I'm just like, guys, like this shit, like I'm pissed off. Like, and I know that the US health system is literally doing that shit to you guys all the time, like charging you crazy. And I feel like here they're not, like our human healthcare system is like basically free, but for the pets, it's fucking insane.
I'll just leave this like this. I get confused with, yeah, let me just do this now. I'm a mechanic, yes. I went to mechanic school. I'm super handy. If you've learned anything the past couple days, I am just Bob the fucking Builder. I am Barbara the Builder. Hi, nice to meet you. Like, well, it's definitely one of my like hidden talents. I'm so good at it. Like, it is just completely and utterly my calling in life to build things. Okay, tea time. Thank you, Edible. It's tea time. Not Rosie, you really are. Not gaslighting me into thinking I'm actually good at building things. Rosie Builder. Hey. Rosie the Riveter. Nice. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Better to feel your feelings and bottle stuff up. Exactly, Larry. I feel really big. Like, I have big feelings. I've just kind of always been that way. And I've spent...
that one's from the outro, guys. If you have ever stuck around for the outro, that was in the outro. I just have big feelings, you guys.
A lot of my life minimizing it and shoving it down and making it more palatable for other people. I'm trying to find a happy medium because my feelings are also my responsibility. And I try to not place those feelings onto other people, especially with the expectation that they're supposed to fix them or do something about it. Like, because it's my responsibility. You remind me lots of my husband. Oh, that's sweet. I get that. I have so much love. I love giving it to everyone. Yeah, I felt that. Just think through it. Just think through it.
Guys, I'm sorry for trauma dumping. Ignore that trauma dump. Never happened. Did not happen. I am not trauma dumping on you guys about my fucking dog. I know I have been for like the last 5 days because like it's consuming me. All right. So it's deal with it. All right. I'm pressing play and then I'm going to take her for a poo.
Honestly, you cleaned, you bought merch, you're taking us out in the matter of days. Good on you. Thank you, Edible. Yeah, it sucks though, because like the way my brain works is like, and I don't vocalize this a lot because I feel like one, it calls attention to it, and two, it just like, I don't know, I feel weird vocalizing it frequently, but I feel like saying it now. Like when you guys like say that kind of stuff to me, my first thought is it always like, I'm just so hypercritical of myself. You guys have no idea like how hypercritical of myself I am. I try not to vocalize too much of it. And I worked on it a long time ago in therapy and got better on it, but I've regressed a lot. And I'm trying to work.
But guys, $55, $55 for 2 Zofran. Imagine it. Imagine it. Jax, thank you for the $5 super chat. FYI, you can get your vet to write a script for a pet, which you can fill. Yes. So I do that with, so my last dog, he had like a shitload of medications that were also human medications. So he was on like antidepressants and like ADHD meds and stuff like that. And for those, because they were going to be a regular thing, I could get the script and I could order from like wherever, like online pharmacy, real cheap. But when it's something like this, which is not a permanent thing, it's not a long-term drug, they aren't willing to give me a script because it's like, well, it's a day-by-day thing. So each day I have to call them and tell them how she's doing. How she's doing. And then they give it like on a daily basis. So they will never ever give me a script for it because it's not like she's got cancer and needs it long term. It's like a day by day they check in. And so yeah, I can't get a script, unfortunately. And I'm like, bitch, I actually said, like, that's the maddest I got this whole week. I was like, really? $55 for 2 Zofran? Okay, I guess. Like, I'm just gonna be like, fine, I suppose. But man, yeah. If it was something that they thought, like, for example, if she was gonna have to use it for a long period of time, then I would have definitely asked for a script. But they are, and look, I love this vet. They're a good vet. They looked after my old dog for a long time without him ever even really going. He went there once. They looked at him through the car window. He was super reactive. So yeah, and they kept on prescribing me meds, and I would just take the script and get them online, whatever. But with Millie, it's different because it's like she should not be nauseous forever. She should only need this for a few days. So we're going to dispense them to you as we think you need them because like we don't want her being on this forever. And if she's on them for more than 5-6 days, then there's something else is wrong and we need her back, which I get that. I understand it.
On it, and I can literally see that me working on it is helping. I'm getting better, but I'm still not where I want to be. And having taken the step to stop watching certain types of content has really given me a lot of space to grow and do and feel and be better. But my brain immediately will jump to like, what was it you said? Let me refresh my memory. Oh yeah, you said like all the things that I've done. My brain immediately flips into switching into saying like what the nitpickers and the critics and the haters say, and how they diminish any and every good thing about me to highlight the negative aspects of myself, to paint me as the villain in their stories, you know? And it just like, I'm hoping that in time that lessens, because it sucks. Thank you, Rob. I love the phrase love bug, by the way. Thank you, Gimme. Yep, you beat yourself up, I noticed.
Also, at this point in time, the reason that Rosie's upset is because she thought like, Cam is gone. No one's going to criticize me anymore. I'm out of the woods. But no, I popped up and she was not impressed.
I take so much blame even for mistakes. Yeah, I really do. The world is so harsh. You need to be your biggest cheerleader and kind to yourself like you would to a friend. You know, I've said that so many times in my life, and I used to live by that, but I've regressed some of the work I did in therapy. And whenever you were talking about being an over-explainer last night, I felt that so hard. It's something I'm self-conscious about since people at my last job were critical of it. Yeah, I've had a lot of people be really critical of it too, and people online are pretty harsh about it too. You're proving them wrong. Action speaks louder than words. Thank you. Are you neurodivergent? It's not over-explaining, it's giving context. I know you said that to Larry, but that's a big aspect of it for myself as well. I'm going to give you some advice from the mouth of my kid when they were 5. Okay, I'm interested. What did they say? I mean, it applies to everyone that's neurodivergent, true. I might be, I'm easily overstimulated, but never been properly tested. Yeah.
Jax, thank you again for the super chat. You don't need to super chat me. Like, I will eventually check the chat. I do appreciate you though, because I am kind of like distracted right now because a lot of things going on. But Jax says I paid ridiculous amount for baby Panadol for my dog, which I could have got at Coles, but he is my baby and I appreciate the care the vets provide. Exactly. And like, yeah, I don't judge you for that. I appreciate that you would do that. I was like, I told my vet, because they were like, oh, you can give her Panadol. And I was like, I've got Panadol Rapid. They're like, no, needs to be Panadol. I was like, okay. So like I went and I got like normal. It's the same fucking thing. It's all the same thing. Anyways, but thank you for looking after your animals. Like anyone who looks after their pets, I'm just have so much respect for you. Really. Thank you so much, Jax, for the super chat. And thank you so much for caring about your pets.
Not everybody has access to a specialist to get diagnoses. Diagnoses, that doesn't mean you aren't ADHD or autistic. And I really, like, given the current political climate.
Oh, yes. I am very extremely to a very high level ADHD, and my medication wore off about 4 hours ago. So, yeah, I apologize for that. Very ADHD over here. And a lot of us have those kind of behavioral disorders, I suppose. And still, we don't sit around picking in our ears.
The way people are so easily dismissive and, like, bullying people that say that they believe themselves to be either of those things, but they just don't have a diagnosis, without taking into account whether or not they have access to the resources to do so or not, is deplorable and disgusting. Some people do have the access to resources and aren't able to, but I believe far more don't. Your friends are going to support you. The ones who don't matter, so don't listen. Was that what your child said? That's great advice, especially from a 5-year-old.
I am so sorry, guys, because I am definitely like ping pong ball. No, wait. What's the other one? Not ping pong. You guys know the one where you slap on the sides? Whatever. You guys know the one. Pinball. Pinball. My brain is like that, as you can tell. My brain is a pinball machine, and there's just thoughts bouncing around and slapping off the walls, and it's very unpredictable, so I apologize. Oh, Cassandra, thank you for the $30.99 super chat. That is so fucking sweet of you. But I'm trying to cook a stir fry, girl. I'm trying to be healthy. But you know what? I'll eat this today and tomorrow. And then for Friday night, I will get me a succulent Hungry Jack's meal. Thank you so much, Cassandra. I appreciate you, girl. You understand the pricing in Australia too, which I definitely appreciate. Thank you so much. So sweet. Pinball.
The ADOS test by me was about $500 for the test alone. Some insurances cover it though. Yeah. When I got tested and I was diagnosed with like I had been in the past already diagnosed with PTSD, but I like couldn't remember which doctor. I couldn't remember the information. So I wanted that included when I was doing the other testing that I did in, what was it, 2023? But in 2023, I got the MDD, PDD, ADHD, PTSD, and I think there was something else, maybe. But definitely, those are the ones that, like, I feel like impact me the most, not, or like I remember more consistently, and I talk about the most.
Ooh,
I got all that up.
The Made with Plants vegan chicken. Hang on. Is that what I'm making? No, I've got the Made with Plants meat-free roast chicken, and that's what I'm putting in my stir fry with some tofu. It's fucking good. And they used to do a duck version of this, which was even better, and I loved the duck one. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, girl. Oh,
Paper at that point. A lot of women, especially, were never diagnosed as children, and that's why there's a rise of people getting diagnosed as adults as well. Clock that tea, and I blame Hans Asperger, but that's a whole other fucking story. I don't have any fresh citrus still. Yeah, I know. One second. I know.
That noise and that visual is awful. Like that squealing in my ear plus the fun bags under the arms, not very pleasant. Not very pleasant. Yeah. And I demonstrated the pinball machine brain as I was trying to think of the pinball machine. Fuck my fucking life. I'm a mess today, guys. Like, I'm so fucking tired. I've been sleeping on the couch with Millie. It's been a whole thing. Anyways, fun bags. Why did I pause? Oh, what is the special auntie treat that's unique to your culture and local cuisine? Baltimore is all about crab cakes and chicken boxes. I would say, like, for most of Australia, it is the, like, if you're not a vegan, well, they do have vegan ones too, but Aussie. Okay, so I would say it would be the savory meat pie. Now, don't think that the thing that you can get at Walmart is that. They call it that, but it's not. An Australian meat pie looks like this. And also fairy bread, which we went over that the other day. So a meat pie should look like, no, you don't want it to be too good. So, okay, I'm going to show you guys what I mean. Like, this type of thing is way too fancy. We don't do that. It should look more like, no, too fancy. No, it doesn't. It shouldn't look like steak. It should look like this. Okay? And that's meat in there. It's basically meat, onions, and gravy. Okay? And then we have fairy bread, which is also specific because it needs to be with a lot of butter. It needs to be like very buttery. I'm trying to find you guys a picture. And it can't, like, some of these sprinkles even look wrong. Like, these look wrong. These look very wrong. Not correct. Like maybe like this, kind of. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. It's just not right. Like, it has to be perfect. A lot of butter and a lot of hundreds and thousands. It just has to be a certain way. And then it has to have tomato sauce, ketchup, and then GWEY. I can't say your name, but thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you, girl. You joined the Queefy Cunty crew. That makes you extra queefy and extra cunty. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining. Enjoy your emojis. You have 3 member streams up there right now, I believe. And I think we might, if Rosie stays away, we might do another member stream this weekend. So thank you so much for your extra support. Is it G? I can't make any word out of your name. I can't. My brain is like, gui. Yow. Min. I suck. Help me. And then, but thank you for joining. And then we have just Vegemite toast. And yeah, I mean, but like, it's important how your meat pie looks. Like, some people really like this. Like, people would be like, oh, a chunky steak pie. No, that's not correct. It's not how you do it, okay? Has to be just like minced meat with gravy and onion, basically.
Oh, shit. I scared myself. Oh, I want to try the new butterfly pea flower tea from, I haven't opened it yet just because I still have the other one sourced from somewhere else. The first time I had this butterfly pea flower tea, the source was sourced from Thailand and it was incredible.
I know
And then I
that
bought one.
she's out of focus. It's not me this time, but this whole scene looks insane.
And it was sourced from India, and I just didn't think there would be much of a difference. So the one sourced from India just tastes earthier. So I'm curious to see if I notice a huge taste difference now or not.
Oh,
Ooh.
I always forget. You guys don't call it mincemeat. You guys call it ground beef. So it should be like ground beef sort of texture with like basically gravy, base, and onion.
Oh, already that one's like finely ground. These are like the full flours.
Oh, and also sausage rolls. Because someone the other day showed me like what they were like, oh, I found a meat pie. And I was like, that does not look like a meat pie. That looks like a weird kind of pastry filled with like a little bit of meat and like veggies, and it's not the right shape. It should be like actually pie shaped. And then you have sausage roll, and like, look, they've got all these fancy things here. The only one that looks accurate to me is this one. I'm sorry, but that's the only one that looks correct. So all of these, this is what you guys would call like a pig in a blanket type of deal. Incorrect. It's got to be this. It's got to be basically the same thing that's inside of a meat pie, but inside a puff pastry and in a roll instead of being in a pie. No, it's more solid, and it's, I think, more pork based, but you guys, like, that's what it should look like. Okay? All right. We got that clear? Good. All right.
Ooh. Okay. We're gonna
Get a Daniel's Donut vegan meat pie. Where's Daniel's Donut? Thank you, Deborah, for the $5 super chat. Where can I get a Daniel's Donut vegan meat pie? Thank you so much, Deborah, for the $5 super chat. I need to know where I can get it from now. At one point, they sold them at the 7-Eleven. They sold meat pie, vegan meat pies, vegan sausage rolls, and all sorts of things at the 7-Eleven. And then they stopped like, you know what? There's not enough of you cunts. We're not doing it anymore. I was like, no. I'm going to end the poll, guys. So let's see what you guys said before I take Millie out for a walk. Oh, they're so good. Also, but like, honestly, an Aussie meat pie is really easy to make. Shall I click on this and see what the recipe is? Ooh, they got dumplings. Yum. Okay, classic Australian meat pie. Humans being made. What? Where's the recipe? I want dumplings. I really want dumplings. Anyway. 7-Eleven's where you had dinner tonight, Emmy. Deborah, I will put it in my Google engine right now, but I think everybody would like me to continue on with the stream. So let me, Danielle's Donuts, so that when I finish the stream, I can search it. Danielle's Donuts. I've never heard of it before. But not everything's vegan, right? I got to be careful what I get. Oh my God, there's one in like the center of Sydney. That's far. That's really far. I'm in New South Wales, but I'm not that close to the center of Sydney. Maybe I can order online. Let me check it out, and I shall tell you how I go with that. Feminine, hi.
glitter stew.
I'm about to walk, Millie.
Oh, I love it that I've gotten to the point that I can put the perfect amount of water in here without even measuring it. So look, see how beautiful that, and this is like when it just hits the water. I'm gonna let it seat for a minute. And this is another use of this spoon. It's perfect. I just like, ooh, you see, it's already getting such a richer blue. It's gorgeous.
It's not, I don't drink it just because it's pretty. It is pretty. This looks so much more blue than the one I've been drinking too. Oh, bitch. I'm curious to see what color it turns once I add the lime juice. Because when you add citrus to it, it changes the color. I got the spoon wet before I added the sweetener. I add artificial sweetener. You can add sugar too if you're not like worried about that. But I was using a different artificial sweetener until it ran out. And I don't know where the giant ass bag of stevia we had went. It's probably shoved somewhere in the pantry. Unless it got expired and I threw it out, but I don't think that happened, to be fair. All right. I use spoons like that for ice cream. Yeah, that would be a good ice cream spoon. But a lot of times the ice creams I like have fillings and swirled in stuff. And sometimes I like having a little bit more real estate on my spoon to be able to like get the optimal bites. This is butterfly pea flower tea. So buy it.
Guys, Rosie is so autistic that she gives so many shits about how we feel about being overstimulated and sensorily overloaded by sounds like this specifically.
Self with nothing added. It's drinkable, but I don't love it. And I don't drink tea anyway. This is the only tea I drink. Generally speaking. This is getting really low, so I'm just gonna, that's probably about 2 pumps worth, right? I don't know, we'll find out together. Oh no. And this is the Jordan Skinny Syrup Brown Sugar Cinnamon. This brand, if you're looking for different brands to try, like different specialty syrup flavors for especially like sugar-free syrups, Trani's great. This bottle is roughly, depending where you buy it from, you can get a bottle of this brand from in the range of $7 to $10. And one bottle lasts me a really long time. I don't add cream to this tea. I've never thought to. I don't drink coffee at all. Light pink. All right. Y'all ready for this? This is such a rich blue. I wonder if the color changes. Oh, there it is. I don't know if it translated super well on camera. Do you see how it's a deep violet now? That's what's so cool about this tea. And it really does help with inflammation. I've said for the longest time that like I drink this tea and I instantly feel so much better, and I still believe that to be true. I had a lot of people give me a lot of shit for saying that because it's like scientifically impossible, and honestly, it might be. My response to that when I initially heard that for the first time was like, I don't know, it might be just psychosomatic. Like I that's very possible, you know. But I feel the full benefits and effects like once I've drank the whole thing and like had a minute. You know what I mean? It is like a magic potion.
Watch for the instant relief, you guys.
A kid would love that so much, yeah. But I really just, you can try to mix it up with different types of flavors. And I've tried a few things. Like I tried like vanilla, it didn't really hit right. But brown sugar cinnamon works great in this. I love it. And my preference of citrus is fresh orange. So if you have like a little mandarin orange, slice it in half and like squeeze the juice of that into this. That's my preference. That is an optimal cup of tea to me. This is doable because I've tried it without the citrus and I'm just not into it. When I tried it the first time I did it with the pre-made lime juice, I was like, and I kept drinking. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Let's see. How do you life without caffeine? Diet Coke. But also I'm hypersensitive to caffeine, honestly. Oh, this is really hot. I'm excited to try. I can just tell by the color that this is going to be bomb. Like, I feel like the color is even better. And I like that the flowers are whole in the bag. Edible glitter would be really cool in this, actually. I don't really go out of my way to consume edible glitter because I just feel like, I don't know, I don't trust it. Like, I've had stuff with edible glitter before, but I don't know. Okay.
The fuck? She literally made those strawberries the other day with Remy, or without Remy, on stream, and they were covered in edible glitter, and she didn't say shit about it. God, this girl can't fucking hold a story to save her life.
I breathed wrong. I also forgot to drink my THC. I'll thank myself later. I don't know what's going on. I'm having some good body days, and I don't want to jinx it too much. I'm not, I mean, I might be in more pain later, but right now I'm not as much pain as I thought I'd be. Hey, Oasis. Sleep well. Please cause me subliminal nightmares while I sleep to this so I wake up early. You're asking me to send you bad energy? That goes against my moral code. I only send love and light, or I send my silence.
Another thing that she hasn't stuck to, because now she's talking about sending hexes to people, like she's ordered all this witchy stuff, and she's like, you just wait and see, Nikki T, I'm gonna get you, girl. What?
That's funny though. That made me laugh. How about this? I will send subliminal mildly disturbing dream energy. Or a dream where everything's fine until it suddenly jolts you awake at a random moment right when you need it. Yeah, Jessica is funny. Yeah, not asking Rosie to curse your dreams, right? Thank you, Light Pink, for suggesting the TID. The TID? The TID? Or make me have to pee at 6 a.m. See, that I can do. Well, drink a big cup of water. Right now. Go, like, chug some water. This is really good. Yeah, it's missing that earthiness that I've gotten kind of used to. But, oh, this is great. Fulce. This is the brand's 100% natural, cultivated from Thailand, caffeine-free tea. Rich antioxidants support eye health. Interesting, didn't know that. Promote relaxation. Yes, this is a very relaxing tea. It says use it in 8 ounces of freshly boiled water. I use more water, but I also don't take the. I just however many ounces the scub is what I use. It says steep for about 1 to 2 minutes and take out the tea bag before serving. I don't normally do that. Is it bad to not take out the tea bag? I don't notice a difference, I don't think.
Am I correct in saying that the most of the time, like I know, for example, with green tea and also with like more floral teas, if I leave the bag in the cup with the hot water, it ends up being kind of bitter. But maybe that is my brain. Am I wrong?
I just dump it out of the cup once I'm done drinking it. But I believe it was Seattle that got me the specific bag of tea. So thank you so much. I like my tea strong. I leave it in 2. Yeah, but also I also add more water than 8 ounces. So, I think that's another reason I do it. And also, I when it first comes out, it's so hot. As you can see, I barely drank it because I'm waiting for it to cool down.
Mel's, are you bitter about the way I say bitter? Don't be bitter.
There's like a very specific temperature range. One time I let it get too cold and I tried to microwave it and I almost threw up. It tasted so bad. So it's like if it gets too cold, they just have to dump it. I can't. I can't. No way. Ooh. It's so warm and soothing and relaxing. Oh my God. That feels great.
You see how our girl was like actually raging, like literally violently raging, in pain, sweating, freaking out. And now she had one sip of tea and she's like, you know, I feel better already. This is so good. Blech.
I'm really proud of myself. I know people are like going around saying like all I did was fold clothes for 20 minutes in my hours long live because they're diminishing my accomplishments. It's just how they do. That's just how they operate. But I did a lot. I did a lot of reset work, and I've got another round of projects I want to get to. If I'm still feeling good, I'm gonna work on that fairly soon. Hello, Stacy. Thank you, Oasis. Thank you for letting us share in your moment. Thank you, Edible. Same, I use like 16, 20 ounce cups for my teas anyway. I'm not sure. I don't know if this is a full 16 ounce cup or not. I don't think it's above 16. It's like slightly tapered. It's like bigger than your average teacup, so it could be in this range of 16 to 20 ounces, to be honest. I'm just so happy we got to be there for you and cheer you on for being awesome. Thank you, Yamino. I also did like there were times where when I wasn't actively cleaning, I spent a lot of time.
Before I take Millie out, I just wanted to point out to you guys as well. I'm sure the sound on this stream has been absolute garbage because I'm like in and out and all over the place. But is there any names that you guys are hearing her say who are still in her chat to this day? Keep your ears open for that. Any familiar names?
I'm like working on my lists and planning and stuff and like making like content plans and stuff. And I just did it on live instead of doing it alone like I normally do. Basically, it became kind of like a spend a productive day with me stream. And I'm just trying to work on things that have fallen to the wayside for a while. Maybe 12 ounces for that cup. I don't know. Either way, you're getting your use of the tea bag. Yep. And I'm just trying to come to terms with the fact that there's thousands of people that only engage in like parts of my content because I stream for long periods of time. So people don't watch everything. And then they just make a bunch of assumptions and they just assume things didn't happen when they did because they're only being presented with part of the narrative. And that's just like, because otherwise, I mean, reaction channels would be spending 6+ hours on a lot of live streams just to react to the entirety of the context. And that's unrealistic for a lot of reasons. And it's just hard, I think, with like having a general sense of justice and like struggling with that and like feeling how like unfair it is that there's so much that's twisted about me. And I'm just trying to like come to terms with letting it go. It's been bugging me a lot recently. And I think that's very clear in the facts of like things that I've been bringing up and talking about in my lives. It just, I'm trying to figure out how to like cope through it and let it go. And I'm like going through that process right now and I'm having some success with it. And it's just going to be a matter of time and consistency with other decisions I've made. Can I ask you a personal question? Do you have autism? My son has it. You remind me of him so much. Thank you for saying that, CC. I am not professionally diagnosed as autistic. I have not had access to
go to someone who specializes in diagnosing adults with autism. I had a really fucked up experience with the person who did my general testing. And she more or less told me that I'm probably autistic, but not enough for her to diagnose me, because I also have other comorbidities. And when you have CPTSD and ADHD, it can be more difficult to get diagnosed, because having the triad and dealing with, being high masking and all that, and trying to find someone who's able to diagnose all of that when the system is more geared towards diagnosing children. It is just not something I've been able to do yet. And with the current state of the world, I'm not quite sure that I want.
So just so you guys know, if you wanted to see the full autism diagnosis or non-diagnosis streams, videos, those are available in full on my archive channel. I'll link it for you guys, but like, this is not quite how it went. And even then, we didn't hear it from the doctor. We heard it from Rosie. So, I mean, the story was probably not true when it came from her in the first place. And now I feel like it's even more obscured. And I will link you guys that channel. I did a video on this channel. If you haven't checked it out, please do. I'll link all of them.
To. I go back and forth on it a lot. But I know that I'm autistic, and that is something that a lot of people call me a liar for. And it's a very sensitive subject to me. And I kind of regret ever talking about it on the internet at this point, but. You don't need to explain. Your followers will support you, and the reaction channel still did the explanation. Clock that, T. It took 3 years to get my son diagnosed, but you can tell you have it. Thanks, Stacy. I'm such a crier. Thank you. It's a very, very real pain point for me. So I want to try something. Ugh. Ow. Let's try this first. Oh, damn it, I smoked a little bit, but not much. I don't see the point. It's not really bad or good, but it doesn't add anything for me. Maybe I'll try it with the orange when I use like orange, the juice of an orange. But thank you for the suggestion. I forgot who said it, but damn. I don't see the point. Best reaction to a first sip ever. It was pretty though. It became like kind of a milkier purple, which makes sense. I don't think I've had a white Russian, no. Well, someone suggested that I add cream to the tea. I just wanted to see what it would taste like. You're wheezing up a storm. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got a little wheezy like for a couple days, and sometimes I feel it, but it actually, it can go one of two ways. Like that happens, and then I'm sick as the dog for weeks, or it happens and then it kind of like settles. I think once I'm done with my tea, I might work on I can just probably work. Like I've got a pile of seasonings that aren't put away over here. I think I might just like work on cleaning my kitchen up a little bit, because I kind of feel like being live. I'm in a good mood. I'm in good spirits.
We are jazzed. You're freaking hungry, yo. We are jazzed for sure. I woke up depressed, feeling better now. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. Unnamed, I don't see you as timed out, no. If you're trying to ask me something and it's not going through, that means you might be using a blocked word. Which means you probably shouldn't be asking it. But, yeah, I don't know. It could also just be YouTube being glitchy. Am I on all chat, actually? I don't see anything from you in the chat. Okay, it looks like I might have been on all chat. All right, that's good. Yeah, the cream was not the vibe for me personally. You know, you're wilding today. You know, there was a moment or two where I was like, should I not? I don't know. You have a charm about you. And then you stayed longer, and I know where you came from, but, you know, you're active in my chat, you're nice, so. The shrimp thing got real old, though. I won't lie to you. It wasn't a bannable offense, but it was like, there was times I was like, you know, good God. You're going to be insufferable on my birthday. But that's my fault for picking a seafood boil. I'm here for it, though. Edibles on your side. That's my kid's birthday, and they're getting that shrimp and sardines. Or today's my kid's birthday. They getting that shrimp and sardines. Is shrimp and sardines like a combo people do? I don't know if I've ever tried a sardine except maybe when I was a kid, and of course I hated it. You know, I don't even know if I've tried one. Tinned meat, for the most part, tends to freak me out a bit. Like, I have eaten Spam, and I will, like, one time my mom found like a crazy clearance, like a whole fucking case of maple Spam for like $8. And my brother really liked it. He lived on Spam for a hot minute. Maple Spam is surprisingly good. But I was very particular. Oh, you weren't asking anything, just gave my opinion on a popular drink. Weird. YouTube might have just glitched. Sorry about that. I don't think I have any drink-related blocked words. Spam masubis are the way to go. I don't know if I've ever made a masubi. But yeah, so I would eat like that. But like Vienna sausages, I'd rather be dead. I'll eat like the meatballs in like canned spaghetti or whatever. But that used to be like a food that I like to have occasionally as like a comfort safe food. I used to heavily fuck with Chef Boyardee's spaghetti and meatballs, specifically, more than the ravioli, more than anything. I would eat that shit room temp sometimes. Nowadays, it doesn't do it for me. I'm trying to think of examples of like, oh, well, yeah, I did have the can, like, when I made the can, I can work with canned chicken. I hate the process, the smell.
The fuck is going on here? Why did it stop sharing? Let's see what happens. It might be time to end it anyway. I did say we'll do half, but
Own like chicken, unless you're in specific.
I did see. Emily, thank you so much. Lies. I'm AUDHD and CPTSD and was diagnosed easily. Well, that's the thing, like, Rosie will never tell her story. I was going to say, like, yes, you're autistic, but I can't diagnose you as being autistic. No. If there is enough data to diagnose you as autistic, they're going to diagnose you, obviously. But thank you, Emily. I appreciate you, girl. I got to walk my dog, or she's going to shit herself. I'll be back in a minute.
Circumstances where that's not an option. Like, you don't have a full kitchen, you know, you're getting it from a food bank, things like that, right? I gotta finish this tea, it's getting cool. What the fuck? Spam ice cream? What is my chat doing? Does everybody need to get in the corner right now? Yeah, deviled ham freaks me out. Yeah, it's a texture thing for me. You can't do. I'm supposed to pick a birthday dinner, so I go burrito or spaghetti because both are fire. Hell yeah. I'm tired.
It's doing it again, isn't it? It's not showing you the screen. Girls, it like pause the screen. This is, I think the computer is over it. Let me just check. All right, now I'm going to read out the participant list. If you want to be included, you better participate. I've got Anonymous, Aquamarine, Brandon, Autistic Pelican, Deborah, Cassandra, Dessa, Emily, GWEYOM LMNOP, KTK Crooks, Mads, Mels, Mamini, Trumer, Carolyn, Yami, Zombaline, Evie. Let me just go back and say thank you to the people that I can see. Cassandra, Susie, Bomber, Yami, Tuesday, Hexine, Bella, Computer, Jag Girl, Prism Becky, Ish Liebe, Vigita, Blush, Deborah, I said hi to you. That sounded so whack. Ich liebe Vigita. We got, my German isn't great, guys. Lucidity. We got Lisa in the studio. We got Jax. We have Prison Becky. Oh my gosh. There's so many of you guys for this time of night. Emily, Jagro, Dessa, Frankie, Feminine, Zombie. Thank you everyone who modded tonight. You guys have been such legends. We got Matt in this Matt Studios. Matt. Mamini. Squishy. I was going to say Matt in the studio for some reason before, but you guys are all of you. Like I'm just scrolling through the last few. We've got H2O Rat. We've got Mel's. We've got Hannah. Oh, there were so many of you guys tonight. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I didn't actually go back and read them all, but you guys are fucking legendary. Yami, Vera, Oliver's personal assistant. We had Cassandra. We had Just Danny. We had Jax. I said Jax, didn't I? We've got Asher, Chloe, Zombaline, Green-Eyed Blondie, Phoenix, Luca, Anonymous. You guys are all so sweet. I'm so glad so many people turned up just for like this little old retro. Wrecking Lilies, Mads. Addicted to cold brew, baby. Darkwick. I'm scrolling down, you guys. Yummy. I'm sure I've said your name 3 times by now. We had Rendell in here earlier. We had Miss T. We had, I'm going off my memory now because I can only see like a certain amount of people. We had Belle. We had Celiata. Trumer. You guys are all so sweet. Guys, I'm going to end it now. Mel's, always Mel's. Vera's still here. Asha's still here. Lisa's still here. Lady. Thank you guys. Supreme Little Bear. Doomswitch. Azazel. Shannon. Lala. You guys are all very, very sweet and kind. Carolyn, Pelican. All right, guys. I am going to end it here unless anybody... Azazel, thank you for the $2 super chat. Millie is waiting for me to take her out to poop now. And, like, because my computer is playing up, I'm thinking, like, now is the time. And we can finish this tomorrow. I did think that we would only get halfway through this, so... I think we're about halfway. I appreciate you, Azazel. Thank you so much for the super chat. Millie is, for the first time tonight, has not had any anti-nausea medication. So I do want to take her out and make sure she's fine. And you guys stuck with me through all of my meal prep. So I love you so much for that. And I'm sure that I missed a bunch of people in my thank you for being here. But forgive me, guys. I'm so tired. And we are going to end it here, I think. Geeky, hi. Feminine, hi. We're ending it. Stop. I'm going to ramble. Shut the fuck up. Someone tell me to shut the fuck up and go to bed. Team fart. And tomorrow we can finish this. We can do it again. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you to my members. Thank you to my mods, most importantly. Thank you to all of my beautiful friends, all of my beautiful chat. Everybody, please take care of yourselves, and I will see you all tomorrow for another stream. Josie, thank you for being here, Josie. All right, guys, I'm going to go now. Love ya. Oh, now watch the outro, and you're going to see some familiar shit from this stream. Okay, love you.
I'm going on the walk. Can y'all see or hear me? Hello? This is really promising. Okay. Shit. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. No. Okay. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. I feel really big. Like, I have big feelings. I've just kind of always been that way. She's a gross person. The shit that she says and does, like, she's a nasty human being. And it's just like, I just sit here and I'm just like, I have to figure out how to let it go completely and not acknowledge it even to the level that I'm doing right now in this moment.
It's like, for me in girl world, I've reached a point where, like, the other day I was thinking about this. I don't know if anyone else has ever said this before. If they have, credit to them. But girl world is kind of like Hotel California. Like, you can check out whenever you feel like, but you can never leave.